Stu, someone comes down the stairs and flacks you in the back of the head with a mace.
How rude.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Fuck's sake, useless. Usual fucking shit rolls. Piece of shit. Sucking assholes.
Love it.
Not just general average assholes.
No.
I'm so upset with my lads.
Your
They're really
rolls.
are
Yeah.
very poor. I'm most upset.
Can't say we noticed.
Especially against Stuart as
Exactly,
well.
yeah, that's the other thing.
Do we need a recap? I don't think we do we?
No.
Everyone pretty much knows what's going on.
We should
Right,
all watch the video.
People on the east side massive with the burning boat. The boat is most splendidly ablaze. You lot are thinking we're not going to be we're not in the dark really much longer. The boat is so heavily ablaze, it's like casting fucking lights. You're not in bright light, but you reckon everywhere up to the cliff face and stairs, it's like shining either bright light on the water or dim light all around the rest of the boat up along the cliff face. So you lot don't think you're in complete darkness anymore. Just to warn you. Right.
Yeah, we didn't consider that part when we were thinking about the
Not
distraction.
burning the boat.
That's a
Yeah.
big source of light.
Is everyone ready to start? I know Stuart's not here, but is everyone good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any other questions? Right. Okay. Right, Chris, you're beginning to hear the hiss of crossbow bolts whizzing through the air. Well, actually, no, you can't hear them because you're completely deaf. So- but you can see there's some guys on top of the cliff face. Bandit 21, for example.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you can see Bandit 37. There's a couple of guys up on the cliff face, looking down into like this area where you lot are, and they're like raising up their crossbows, and they're beginning to like fire crossbow bolts in your general direction. Okay, let's go.
Cool. Good miss.
Yeah, the guy's like firing in that direction, but like the bolt heads into the maelstrom of wind around you, and the crossbow bolt. It was going wide anyway. It wasn't a very good shot, but it just like gets picked up by the wind and whizzes off into the darkness. Oh, hang on. Also, I've got to let's make Brad the right size as well. There we go. Right, he's gonna take a swing at Jesus. One of these guys with the serrated swords darts out from the doorway from the bottom of the tower, steps towards Blades and Jesus, and takes a swing at Jesus.
Cool.
Oh, you just sidestep that one easily, Brad.
Good.
Has one of these got a torch?
No, but there's light. Like I said, you lot aren't in darkness anymore from the
ship. Okay.
From the ship, and also there's torchlight from within the tower as well that spills out of the doorway, just a little way.
Cool.
Where's that guy? I've lost him. There it is. Right, Keith, it's your go.
Cool. Got this dude here. I've got him targeted. I think. Yeah, he'd been touched yet, has he?
No. The one you're targeting he's unwounded. The other guy that's just come out of the darted out of the door. I think you've seen him before. You've been fighting with him before. He'd retreated and he's just like darted out to have another go
Has he
at
been hit? Has he been hurt?
Jesus. Yeah. You've hurt the other guy.
Let's see if I can hit him first then. Cool. Are you?
A glancing blow for you there, Blade.
Mm.
Take a swing at him, but as he was moving towards the Aegis, he didn't quite get a proper bead on him. It's a glancing blow.
Aye.
Oh, shit.
So he's still up, is he?
Yeah.
That's me go.
All right.
Is that the one who already taken lots of damage?
Yeah, that's one who's like bleeding quite heavily. Unfortunately, Blade didn't quite manage to set himself properly as he was moving past to attack you. Right, Ian, your friends are still. You've got a couple of your good friends still on you, mate.
Okay.
They're not giving up. They're not giving up yet.
I told them to stop. Silly people.
Politely. Yeah.
Yes, very politely.
They're not giving up yet, mate.
They're going to die, I tell them.
Oh, he's hit you. Okay, not a bad hit for them. He's like, you feel that once. Blade slices into your skin, you wince in pain. Those two look like they're staying on you.
I do not wince in pain. I just say that
Con,
was really
Thomas is
silly.
up.
Now you're going to die.
Has he gone here? He's gone big as well, hasn't he? Oh, poor old bandit. And just your damage will be automatically sorted out for you as well. But even your minimum damage, Con, has taken him out. If you're talking, mate, we're not hearing you, dude.
I'm
Oh,
not
there
there.
you are. Right, hang on, let me just. Yeah, Ian, like one of these things, geezers hit you. The next thing you know, his mate just drops with a crossbow bolt in his neck. There we go.
Nice.
He said, goodbye.
Didn't roll. Wait there. Let's try that again.
Ouch.
Told ya.
Right, the last one fighting you, Ian, drops.
That's the end of my go. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you.
So thank you.
I got a lovely pile of bodies around me. I look so good.
Right. Now, it's Stu's turn. Now, what Stu wanted to do?
Jump off the wall.
No, he wanted to move to where the rope was and pull up the rope. He wants to pull the rope up to drop over on the other side, so Hardy can climb back up onto the battlements.
Oh, I can climb up there, no problem.
Right, Con, you see like you see Soylent like move across to where the grappling hook is and the rope is, and he leans over like to start grabbing hold of the rope, and you see him stiffen, and he looks back at you, and you see him. He's saying, "Fuck! There's a load of them. There's a load of them at the bottom of the wall now."
Shit.
Right. What I'm gonna do, because Stu's still not here. Right, Stu's looked over the battlements. He's saying there's a load of them. He's saying on the other side of the wall. They've got hold of the rope. They look like they're getting ready to come up the wall on the rope. So one of them's got hold of the rope. Yeah. So Stu's going to try. He's going to have a tug of war with this dude, basically, to pull the rope up.
Cut the rope.
But also,
Cut the rope.
also on the other side, he said there's a group of them. He says to you, they've got ladders. Right. What I'm going to do.
I don't think Stu would engage in a tug of war because he's a weak bastard, but he would cut the rope.
Yeah, definitely. There's no tug of war going on with Stu. He would just cut the rope. There's no point.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with you.
But he's not here.
That's what you're given.
Nah, don't. He wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't do it.
I'm just going to look up items hit points because it's not an automatic thing cutting the rope. It's not difficult to do, but it's not an automatic thing.
Yeah, Stuart's never been one for strength. Even his fighter's not strong.
No, indeed. No, he wouldn't do it.
Also, check if prestidigitation can do stuff. Haven't got the spell handy.
Undo the knot on the grappling hook.
Does he give numbers, Dave, on how many are down there?
No, he said there's two groups of them. The words he uses was there's a load of them. So it's not like a couple, Con.
Well, a couple is 2.
Yeah.
Are we talking 10? More?
You
find
don't
out.
know. You don't know. He said
Load.
there's a load of them,
Load of them.
and they have ladders. Right. How many hit points is a little bit of rope? Right. All right. If you want him to cut the rope, he's got to make a hit roll against it. It's got armor class 11, basically. But if he hits it, unless he rolls absolutely shit damage, it's probably he's going to cut it. What's he armed with? Dagger. Do you want him to do that rather than try and pull up the rope?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Don't
Right,
worry
it's not-
about the height because I can jump it.
It's armor class 11, basically.
Come on, Soylent. It's not hard.
Right, is it? Let's just do the damage. Yeah, he's KS. That's no problem.
The first useful thing he's done.
Right, so. Right, he sort of like stiffens. He says, "Fuck, there's a load of them just over the wall." You see him, he pulls his dagger out and fucking like claws quickly at the top of the rope by the grappling hook and like cuts it free. Right, now he's got some movement left. What do you guys reckon Soylent's going to do?
Step away from where the ladders are,
Well, yeah.
but not off the ledge because it's still dark up there. I take it they don't have torches.
There was no light there. There's no light. They were approaching in darkness, but you haven't got a clue whether they've got torches or not, Ian.
Okay, no, I don't know that, but Stuart would.
Right, I'm not leaving Stuart just at the wall because he wouldn't really do that. But
No.
I think he'd head towards the doorway.
what doorway?
If you go right or east, that's
Right,
what you can.
you reckon he'll head down the stairs? Yeah.
Well, not necessarily leave the. It'll stay in view of the others, but be near the runaway area.
What? So say at the top
Yeah.
there or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. So
Then he
hang on.
can still do his range
5,
attack.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can make that. Right. Okay.
Yeah, we all concur. Stuart would run off.
Yeah. It's,
Almost cowardly, but not totally.
Oh, he did what he needed to do. He cut the rope, and now he needs to strategically place himself. Is what he's doing in the dark or darker area, potentially.
right. There's more crossbow bolts like peppering the area around where Jesus and Kara and Blade are, but no one's getting hurt. Ian, your turn.
Right, I will. If I can pick up my let's go to there. Put that torch out.
Oh, that's chuggy. What's going on? And you put the torch out there, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that's your action.
Now the wall is 15 foot high.
Yes.
Done. 15 foot. I'm assuming a difficult movement, so I won't be able to get up there. You can't go halfway up anywhere, can you?
You need to make a jump basically to.
Yeah, I'd need
But
to make a jump.
that'll be part of your movement basically. It still counts as part of your movement.
Yeah, so I've done 15. I'm going up 15. I'd only be able to go up 7, so I wouldn't be able to make
And
it.
can you reach that high with just a standing jump?
Yeah, I could. Well, I could do a running jump actually.
Well, you can't now, mate, because you
I
stopped
can't
and put
now
the
'cause
torch
I
out.
stopped to put the torch out. Yeah, so I can't get up there. Bollocks. Okay, so I need to do 10 foot of running. That will be back there. So put me there. Is that 10 foot? 5?
No, mate.
No. Right, put me back there.
15. So that's 25. That's 25 foot of your movement. So far,
Yeah, so that's me done, basically. So yeah, that's me done.
You're just backing up, getting ready. You're
Getting ready
revving
to
yourself
run and
up
jump.
here, Ian.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I see somebody. I see Bandit 11. Can I see him or not?
You can. If the door's open, you can see him.
I shout, oh, there's one down there. I wave at him. Ready in action. If he comes close to me, I hit him. Oh, I can't. I've done my action already.
You wave.
Yep, that's it done.
Right. Okay.
I'll wave at him.
Sure.
It's me done.
Kara the giant spider. Your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to roll to see if I get my web back. First thing. No.
No.
I still can't get to.
Didn't you already get it back?
Yeah, no, but I've used it again.
You fired it again.
Ah, of course, sorry.
Okay.
I still can't get to anyone.
You guys have got to remember you're completely deaf, so you have no idea. No one shouted anything. Stuart actually didn't shout. He just like he just communicated to Con, who was right next to him. Probably Ian might have heard him exclaim as well. But you lot on that side are completely deaf and have got no. Even if Stuart was shouting at the top of his lungs, you wouldn't know what was going on or hear him.
I look up at the tower, Div. Is there any sort of damage to the tower or any?
What? Sorry.
Any damage to the tower?
Yeah. This southeastern tower is collapsed. The roof has collapsed in. The second floor is just
Yeah.
like collapsed. It's probably safe up there. You could climb up there, get in, and no one will be able to see you, mate. But there's no way in, because remember when you went into the ground floor of the tower, Chris, there's the roof there. There's no access to the upper part of the tower, basically, or vice versa.
Yeah. But the roof's caved in on top of this one, yeah?
Yeah, there's a big hole in the roof. If you manage to climb up to the top of the tower, and then you can crawl in, and there'd be a hole in the roof there that you could get into. I don't know whether you'd make it all in one move, but
Yeah,
you
because
can.
I can't actually get into combat. Uh-oh. Fucking useless guy. That's my turn. I'll stay where I am.
You're gonna stay where you are.
Yeah, stay where I am, and I will ready an action. If anything comes close to me, I'm gonna bite it.
Okay, sure, no problem.
All right, mate.
All right, dude.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, that's scuppered their plans. Right, Con.
Hello.
Yeah, just at the wall, pretty much where Stuart cut the rope. You hear a little thunk noise. Also, Stu and Con, at the same, pretty much at the same time as you hear the first thunk, there's a flare of lights on the other side of the wall. You can see that someone's lit a torch or something on the other side of the wall. Now, why has he not got disadvantage? Oh, twat, because I tried to hit the spider with a sword from God knows how far away. Imbecile.
Hey, there's no one next to the spider.
Yeah, that's why I've done a scimitar strike. It's like, no, that's bollocks. I've confused myself there. Right, hang on, let's do it properly. There we go. Fucking hell, this Warding Wind is excellent defence. Yeah, there's more and more figures appearing on top of the on top of the cliffs, guys. Armed with crossbows, peppering the area. No one's been hurt yet. No one's been hit. And Jesus, you're up, dude.
Cool. Just a question: does the light actually hit the lower part of the wall from the boat, or is the wall still in darkness?
No, it's going to start. Everywhere where you are is all in dim light. That courtyard, as it were.
The other thing I wanted to double check, but I think it is that way. I've got my bow in my hand, which I was planning to drop, but now I'm not. Can I put the bow away as the extra part of my action? You know, the interactive objects type thing.
I think you can. If it says that
It says you can sheathe a sword or draw a sword, so it's not like a shield.
It's sheathing a weapon. Yeah, you can, mate. I'll let you do that.
Okay, cool.
You can sling it over your shoulder, the bow.
Okay, I do that then.
Right.
Then let's do just under me 7. Okay.
Remember, any movement you do, you're in the effects of the wind, so it's difficult terrain, mate.
That's fine. I can't really move anywhere unless I want to sit on people.
You just want to hurt someone.
Yeah. I'm gonna hurt 7. I'm gonna try and hit him.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's a hit, mate.
I didn't add my 6 again.
Oh, smashed him to buggeries, mate. Yeah, you sort of like you give him as he comes out, he strikes out at you. You just spin round like you as you're putting the bow over your shoulder, you finish that, you turn around, spin round, and you, with a closed fist, you backhand him in the face. You see his head like spin round, and you hear the neck snap. You hit him so hard, he just collapses to the floor lifelessly.
Just for clarification, I would have used the extra D6 there. I just didn't press the button because I forgot about it, so I can't use it at another point.
What's that, mate?
My extra D6 for the strength, for the size of me. one attack around, I get the extra D6. I would have used it. Then,
okay.
I just didn't press the button.
Okay, no worries.
So if he dies, I can't fit in the gap, can I? Because there's a wall poking out. I don't want to squeeze.
You can, but then you're going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I don't want to squeeze.
That's squeezing, Brad. Yeah, you're going to be having to squeeze into that little area.
Okay, no, that's cool. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done then.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Stand there, right there, no worries. Dave, Silver's up.
I've just got Bandit 5 and Bandit 6 that I can see.
Yeah, no, they're not paying any attention to you at the moment. They're like sneaking around. You can see them. They're shying away from that corner because Thomas has been killing those of their mates on the. So they're kind of like huddled up against like the wall, like peering fearfully, hoping Thomas doesn't see them.
Well,
so that they haven't really not paying much attention to you.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to.
They do have crossbows. But...
Okay, but they can't see me anyway, can they?
No.
No. Okay, so if I'm making my target Bandit 5,
correct.
I killed the last person that Hunter's Mark was on. So if I Hunter's Mark, let me just put that on. Did that Hunter's Mark him? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then I will try and shoot him. And you're saying that I just need to
just roll, mate.
just roll.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
There you go.
Hey. So we'll throw a little bit of can't find it now. Where's my sneak attack gone, Div? Oh, there it is. Under. Yep, I got it. So we'll do that, and then we'll roll the damage.
He's dead. Oh yeah, it's not going to last long. Okay, yeah.
That's cool. I'll stay there. I've still got another target, and that's my go over then.
All right, okay.
Cool.
Oh, he's not very happy. All right, he's going to go for you, Keith.
Cool.
I think you've exchanged a couple of choice words previously. Yeah, it's a hit, mate. You're going reckless, aren't you?
Mm.
Yeah. And you're also unarmoured, aren't you, Keith?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that. Okay. That was a pretty solid hit, mate. Cuts into you, angering you further. He's going to stand his ground there for a minute. Like Con and Stu, there's another thunk against the wall that you hear. This time it sounds closer to Stu's position. And clambering up over the battlements with a lit torch in hand comes one of these buggers.
Oh.
Right, he immediately spots Stuart, moves across, but cannot attack him. Hasn't got the legs to attack him, but moves towards Stuart with menace.
From what I can see, that looks like Pike. That isn't actually Pike, is it?
No. Right, there's more light sources flaring up on the other side of the wall, Con. Right, one of the guy holding a torch and a scimitar comes over the battlements. Just moves to block your path towards Stuart. Doesn't attack you, can't attack you.
One job, hold the west side. One job.
Should have stuck to the plan.
Oh, yeah, stick together. That was the plan.
All ruined by a
Another one
darkness
comes
spell.
up over the ladder near Stu. He can't attack. But there's another one up there.
Call for help. Call for help.
Disengage run. Oh, he's got Misty Step. Hasn't
He doesn't. He used it to put Ian down there.
Another one
Oh.
comes over near you, Con.
That was his phase step. That wasn't his misty step. I think he's probably got the spells that's different.
No, it's Misty Step. It's just a different use of it. It either
Oh,
does
right.
it. The spell. Yeah, his racial ability. Yeah.
Yeah, he used his
That's
facial
correct.
ability to move me, but if he's got
Yeah.
the spell as well, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Pon's now lit up, is he?
Oh yes.
Oh dear.
And another one, Con.
Oh shit.
Time
Bill.
to detonate this. Oh, yes. Hello.
Rhapsody's go.
Okay. I'll pick up Test Boy.
Right, so you move and pick him up. Yes, that's 5 foot to pick him up. Yep, you got him.
Yeah. And I go 5, 10. Go to there.
That's 25.
What I'd like to do is drop Test Boy and then hit this Bandit 21 with my what's it called?
What, your halberd?
There.
Hand it 41, 43. Oh, and a thug.
Yep, go on then. You're at advantage to hit him, by the way, Phil, because he can't see you. You've unfortunately you've still got to do it manually, mate. So give yourself advantage to hit him.
Hey!
Oh, God.
Go on, Phil.
Nice.
Go on, Phil.
Nice.
God's sake.
Yeah.
Get him in half.
Is that like the third critical for you in this battle?
Yeah, I don't know right then.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
And then get back 5.
Oh, hang on. Let me just click that. So, and you're leaving Test Boy there. Okay, no worries.
That's good. Like that.
Yes, well done. Bastards. Right, Phil, the two other guys you can see on the cliff face,
Yeah.
they're halflings. They're part of Sholar's crew.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
The one I killed, was he a human?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Fling bad boys. Coming to do naughty things to a lady.
It's, come on, get him. Oh, I keep doing this. It's not a scimitar attack, you fucking twats. There we go. Oh, they're missing you by miles. It's like, yeah, crossbow bolts whizzing about, but to no avail.
Gotcha.
Can't even hit a whacking great massive giant spider. Can't hit a barn door. Keith, blades up.
Cool. Right, so there is another one in there. Cool. See, just the one in there. Can't hear nothing. Well, probably can't hear nothing anyway.
No, it's like even when you're within that zone, Keith, you are completely deaf. You can't because it's so loud. But the effect is so loud anyway that it makes like trying to listen for stuff really difficult. But yeah, you could definitely see there's another guy in there for sure.
Cool. I sort of like indicate to Jesus that there's another one in here.
Oh, it's sort of like pointing through the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Bit of sign language.
Acknowledged.
Do I?
I can actually see him from my location anyway. I can just see through the door a little crack and see someone.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I got bigger eyes as well.
How can you see that one? Oh, maybe there's another one in there then. Okay.
There you go, Keith.
Right, do I want in that?
Oh, God's sake. Okay. This one was unwounded, Keith. So, yeah, you cut into him, you raise your axe, like hack down into him. He sidesteps most of the blow, but you still draw blood.
Cool.
Come on, Thomas is up.
Oh, this is not good, is it?
Just so you know, mate. Just so you know, you reckon there's more? There's more lights. There's still light sources on the other side of the wall.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, why is that?
Oh, hang on. Sorry. You're not invisible anymore, are you? So that you just rolled that with advantage, Con, and you still missed, mate. So that was a miss.
Yeah, but wait, I'm not getting my 1d4. You've taken off my
His hero potion.
you've taken off my potion, mate. It's gone missing. I'm no longer.
I think that was because Stuart's one has gone, which has taken your one away because he's the one who cast it on you to give you the effects. I think that's what happened.
He didn't cast. Did he?
No. As in,
just to give you the effect, mate.
As in just the button, not that he actually cast it on you. Just the button. He pressed the button that made it go on you, which meant for 10 rounds probably. So that's why it's probably gone.
Okay, so
I think he's got to cast it again.
1d4 roll on
that.
Add D4, Con, and I'll add that effect back to you because it's like literally like a bless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, roll D4. Oh, you bugger! So that's a total of 12. Hang on. Oh, where are they? Yeah, you've hit him, mate. That's a hit.
Only here.
Who's in late again?
Ian was actually almost first.
That's just like a solid thud.
Don't worry, Stu. We've put you in a good position. 2 friends with you.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. So let me take the invisibility effect off Con at the moment. Stu, do you mind just dropping a bless effect on Thomas again?
Yep, sure. Oi! Oi! What's going on here?
Stu's logged on.
Stu's join the map.
That doesn't look right.
Don't worry, they didn't attack you this round so
Right.
far.
Fighting sheet. Thank you.
Thanks for that. What I do, Con, it lasts for an hour, doesn't it? So it's 600. So it's about 800. And you got loads. I'll just put a duration of 100 on it for the minute. It's like. Well, anything else you want to do, Con?
I got another attack.
Yeah.
Shoot him again. Is everything on me? No, I've not got a bless on me.
I thought I blessed you, mate.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah.
It's on
I
it.
can see
Attack
it.
1d4. I've turned off your invisible thing as well. So.
Yeah. So I'll go see if
For God's sake.
Nice.
fuck.
Oh, they're tougher.
They are
Heavily,
tough.
heavily wounded, though, mate.
Thugs are tougher.
They're a lot tougher, thugs.
Yes.
He's in trouble, though, mate.
That's all right.
Yeah, he's got 2 crossbow bolts, thuds into his gut. He like doubles up in pain.
How lit is the courtyard below us? Because Ian put the torch out below me. Yeah.
There is
It's
one.
lit. It's lit. There's another torch. There's
behind me.
a torch where Ian was standing, so the courtyard's still lit up, and there's one below where Dave is on the wall that's still lit.
So you would still be in light.
Yeah. So there's
I
two
drop off,
there's 2 lit torches basically. One
I
near
jump
Dave
down.
and one where Ian was.
What's that on my movement? Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because you're just gonna you're just gonna jump down, yeah. If you just move off the edge, you drop 15. That'll be a 5-foot step off, and you'll just take the damage. Con.
Can I mitigate that with a skill check? Or
No, not if you just want to be at a 5-foot step and have loads of movement afterwards, mate.
I feather fall on Thomas and myself
When can you do that, Stu?
as a reaction,
It's an action.
All right, okay.
and it lasts a minute. I got you, Thomas.
I don't think Featherfall's been cast since we played it in AD&D.
I took Featherfall, mate, because when we levelled, we were fighting in the fucking with the Griffins, and I thought it might come in handy, and it was never cast in all the fights we had there, and it's just been sitting there in my.
So Dave, if I drop that 5 foot there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
right, so Stu's cast Featherfall on you, so that's fine. You drop down, you don't take any damage.
How light off to my off to my west? There's a door. Is that dark over there? Is that all lit?
No, it's lit open. That's the inside to one of the towers, mate. That's open.
But is it
it's
all light
lit.
in there?
Yeah,
there is light in there.
It's lit in there. There's a torch in there. I'm pointing an arrow to the wall where another torch is. That's where Ian was.
Yeah, and there's one up
and
here.
If you see where Silver is, there's one near there as well.
So this whole thing is light.
Yes,
Yeah.
mate.
I didn't get to put this one out
do that,
because I
yeah.
put the one below you out.
Also, they're going to get attacks of opportunity on you as you step off the
Sure.
as you step off the thing, mate. Okay, so who we got here?
Oh,
Let me just do him first. Only 2 can con, all right.
I like that. Only 2.
Div,
Oh,
Div,
they are
Div's.
so useless. What, mate?
My apologies. I can't do that. I can't do what I did. You have. It looks like you have to be falling, which is stupid. Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Oh, right, okay.
That's
Well,
stupid that you can't
no,
cast it.
I'll let you do it because you see, as he steps off.
Yeah, but I
mate,
want to
you
do
see
it.
what he's
Is
gonna do.
that still on me as well?
No, it's not. I do think that's a bit. I do think that's a bit silly because how do you know when something's like about to?
Because it lasts a
You can
minute.
change it. Good job you're a GM. If you don't like it and you think it shouldn't be like it, then just change it.
Yeah, I'll let you.
You let me and Thomas be cool.
The trigger is still someone falling. As you saw Thomas step off, so you've immediately done it. But as you cast it, I'll let you. I'll let you pick other creatures as well. So you picked yourself. So I'll let you do that. Still.
All right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Everyone's committing mass suicide at once by leaping off tall buildings and stuff like that.
Just to ensure they are cool. Oh no, there's 6 of you. Oh, sorry, mate. I can't get you.
Right, the heavy set thug dude that you really hurt, Con. Obviously, he bent up double. He gritted his teeth and swung mace at you as you stepped off the edge. Obviously, he was in a lot of pain and missed you. The other guy with the scimitar, who's close by, he's going to take a swing as well. Oh, they are fucking useless. They really are absolute tossers, these people. No, both missed, Con.
Run, Thomas, run!
Oh, get to there.
Yep.
And that is me done.
All right, okay. Joe, your turn, sir.
Where did these all appear from?
Right, okay, so basically what happened, Stu? Yeah. What happened was you moved to pull the rope up.
Yes.
Yeah. As you looked over the battlements to grab hold of the rope, you could see a large group of dudes with ladders on the other side of the wall. So
suddenly spotted.
one of them had hold of the rope. They weren't really paying much attention to you at first. But what we did was we decided that Soylent wouldn't go for a tug of war with the bloke who had hold of the rope. He would just rather
correct.
Yeah. So at the moment, what you've got in your hand is a dagger because you drew a dagger and you cut the rope.
Okay.
Yeah. But and then we decided I put you there because we decided what would Soylent do then, and it was normally run away. So
it sounds completely plausible. Yeah, I'm happy with all of that.
So rather than jump into the courtyard with Hardy, I had you move towards where you knew the east side massive were.
Right.
But as you reached the top of the stairs, that's as far as you could get.
Okay.
They were beginning to swarm over the wall. The ladders were put up against the wall, and they started to come over the wall, basically.
Right. So now I know that Hardy and Thomas are in the courtyard below me. Have I seen Silver? Because I didn't see her at all because she was in the darkness and. Can I see anything down the stairs, or does it go into a bubble of darkness, or can I see the lads down the stairs?
Can you see now?
Yes, I can. Yes,
yeah. Okay, you're not. I've just moved you so you can see what's going on. So yeah, that's what
you would have seen. The guy with the torch that ran up to the wall got shot with an arrow from.
Yes, but I didn't know who it was from because. But don't forget, we kept ducking back, didn't we?
No, you would do because you knew I'd had my turn.
Yeah.
So you would have seen 2 people drop.
I knew that someone else. I knew that someone else died, but because
someone else died. Someone else died to an arrow.
Yes.
And it's like, who do you think that was from? And also directional, you'd see where that was coming.
He was pinned against the wall.
Yes.
No, those two, Stuart and
We were back far so that we didn't get caught in the torchlight, so we could fight from the darkness. So
yeah,
that's
you couldn't see the one that Silver just took out on the battlements, mate.
Not that one, but the one last week.
No, the one last week
2 weeks.
They ran up below us.
with the torch that I pinned
Oh,
to the
that
wall.
one. Yeah. You would have seen you would have seen that getting taken out. Yeah.
okay.
So, but you can't actually see Silver
No, you know I'm around.
All right.
somewhere.
Shit bags. I take it, is the wind still really bad on my right?
Yeah, you
side?
can hear it going. It's still the Hoover's still going, mate.
He doesn't want to defect to the East Side Massive.
No, but they don't know what's coming, do they? Because they can't hear. And I
No,
don't
they
want to.
can't.
And I don't want to. I don't want to leave my the West Side fucking Massive either. The East Side Posse and the West Side Massive. I don't want to leave my West Side boys.
Yeah. Well, you saw Con drop down, so you know he ends
I
in
know
the
he's
courtyard
safe,
with
and I
Con.
know he's with Hardy, and I know that probably Silver's on Overwatch. Okay.
You're the only one left on the battlements now,
I
Stu. And
disengage, mate.
looking at them, it's looking the odds are not looking good up there, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to move 10 feet so I can see what I'm doing. I'm disengaging, by the way. So,
Right, okay, disengage. There you go.
right. I'm furiously pointing behind me so that, like, I don't bother shouting because I know that Hoover Spider's there. I might as well jump off because I've got figgy. So I'm going to jump off and I can go to there with my extra 20 feet move.
That's like a cliff face sort of thing. So hang on. I'm going to cancel that, Stu. You move 10 feet.
Yep.
You got 30, yeah? 5,
yep.
10, 15.
I just leap off the side of the wall. I don't need to because I'm still covered by featherfall.
Right, okay.
So I leap off, and I'm furiously pointing and trying to.
Right, where did you want to get to?
Somewhere near Hoover Spider.
I cancelled you at the bottom of the cliff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can put you there, Stu. Is
okay,
that right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm trying to track their attention.
Isn't your pointing going to look like you've jumped off the wall as if you're falling, trying to grab something as if you're falling?
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's
so
point.
Like,
but when I land, I'm pointing. Now it looks like I'm dabbing because I'm pointing up.
Your mind. You need to go back to mind, sir.
And the worst thing is he's probably actually doing it as well whilst he's sitting in front of his computer.
Keith, that is exactly what I was doing. I just shamefully did a dab, and then I realised what I did, and I thought, thankfully, no one's going to notice that. But then you called me out on it. Yes, I'm done, mate. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
Right, they're gonna retreat, I think.
XP victory.
Yeah, one of the halflings from a show last crew that was on top of the cliff face. Like, Bill, like Rhapsody sees him, like this darkness is coming towards him. You've taken out one of the dudes close by. He's looking around. He looks back into the courtyard. He decides to like running away is a much better option from this encroaching like area of darkness, like from whatever devil's causing this. He just like and he just backs off. He just.
Are you recording now, Stu?
I am, mate. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll keep mine going, doing what I'm doing, but I know mine might have a bit of weirdness with some of the sound stuff.
Okay. Why's that?
Because I've got the speaker and microphone. I think it was feeding back in itself, so I started muting myself. So for the most part, it should be okay. But there may be some iffiness when I have to talk.
Handily, I've got a Patreon, mate, that gives you all the tricks and tips you need to become a professional YouTuber. If you just like to sign up.
God.
No, what it was because in the amount of time allotted to change plans, to install new software and set it up, I also have professional microphone software that could have put it all into one, but I didn't get time to do it.
Oh, stop listening.
Con and Ian, you see the guy in the tower steps forward, closes the door.
Very sensible.
Yeah, not today, thank you.
It's the draft, not the enemy, that's made me shut the door.
Ian, you're up.
Oh, bastard. Right, okay. I shout to Con, do you want me to put that light out? And I point at the one that is targeted on the map. And I just ready in action, stand where I am, ready in action. Anybody comes in my threat range, I lit them.
All right, okay.
And that is me.
Tara, giant spider.
Okay.
Right, you've seen Soylent come bowling down the stairs in such a panic that he forgets to use the stairs and just throws himself off them. By some quirk of fate, he doesn't seem to injure himself at all, which you're quite upset about. But he's not making a beeline towards you. Like he's gesturing. He's like back the way he came.
His gesturing makes no difference, but the panic on his face is telling us everything.
Okay. I'm in a bit of a predicament now because I've seen the other side. So
you've got to play it as if you haven't seen the other side, mate.
Yeah, but my question was can I see torchlight in that area? Because that's what I've been doing.
Yes, yeah, there are light sources now.
Yeah, and he's pointing as well. So
Pointing and running.
You have been very focused on torchlight more.
Yeah, no, I've been focused on torchlight, but the thing is, he's pointing that way, which then could, and I've seen the area. I know how many are up there, so no metagaming. I'm going to let Soylent send the spider to his death.
What?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What an awful thing for one of your supposed teammates to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Panic plus pointing does not mean attack.
No, but his plan is to put the lights out.
To put the lights out on it. So
and there are lights over there.
What he probably assumes is one torch and gets up there and his whole army of torches.
yeah, but I, as Chris, has seen what's up there, and I don't like it.
They've all got. It's an angry mob armed with torches and pitchforks, mate.
Yes.
You can always blame Stu for your death.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay. I'm going to roll with a D6, see if I get my web back. Nope. And
I want it anyway.
Bit handy.
Yeah. Web my bitch up.
do you know what? I think we get rid of this guy. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go there, Div.
That's going to be a double move, yeah, Chris.
What, to that space there?
Yeah.
What was it? It says 20 on mine.
Yeah, but everything in the wind is
apart from me.
Does it count for you?
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
that means every move he makes is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, Chris.
So let's get rid of this so we can go on the other side. Let's try anyway. So I get +2.
You do, yeah. If you could do that manually, mate, that's
no worries.
Yeah.
And it's a melee attack, so it's just a straight roll. Come on, please. Fucking every game, every fucking week.
Chris, you're not been rolling well.
Mate, you want to change those dice, mate. That's what you want to do.
Get some metal dice. They work really well.
Yeah, let me get my tray out, but I can't do that.
No, but you can change the dice though. Change them from black to purple or something.
Yeah, I've changed my colours.
Yeah. You could just be like a hoodoo on them dice on that colour.
Do you use black? I use black as well, Chris. So that probably tells you all you need to know.
It does, yeah. I'm going to look at some colours in a minute, Div. I'm just trying to figure out.
my rolls have been particularly poor as well.
Yeah, no,
mine have
indeed.
been bad as well. I use black dice.
Yeah, indeed. It's just to stop attacking, but
A lady, you need to use pink dice.
So what, that 20-foot one it there? So 20.
Yeah.
Can I go like that, Div?
You can. It will cause,
Yep.
it's called an attack of opportunity against you.
That's fine, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, okay, which he is going to take.
Yep.
Oh, they are useless. Honestly. Yeah, it's the black dice, Chris. It's the black dice.
Yeah, it is definitely, mate.
Sure.
We'll have a look at the colours.
Yeah, you scuttle backwards out of his reach. He snarls and swings at you, but you're too quick for him, mate.
Okay, it's
You're
25.
out of harm's way.
I can't go. Can I go there?
No, just you can go there to the bottom of the stairs because you've got to get to the bottom and then. Oh no, you can climb, can't you?
Yeah, I can climb. Yeah,
you can do whatever you want. You can just
Yeah.
doesn't matter whether it's higher or not. Yep, you're there, mate. No problem.
And that's me, Div. Thank you, sir.
Right, Silver. You see the other dude on the battlements open the door on the south of the battlements and disappear inside.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Brad, is Jesus armed at the minute?
No, nothing in my hands at all.
Okay.
And not even a shield.
Right, the other halfling on the cliff top follows his mate.
Need to buy some gems, Stu, to buy some of these dice.
Yeah.
Jesus, you're up, mate.
Okay, so moving to that. Line it up.
Cool. That was the plan.
Unarmed strike, can hit him.
Yeah, go on. Oh,
God.
Go on, Brad.
Don't forget your D6.
Add D6 because that should be doubled as well.
Double D.
Big old bitch slap to the back of the
Big
head.
old double Ds, mate.
So, there's my D6 now. It should
Yeah,
be
that's
2
fine.
2 6.
Yeah.
You just
Fucking hell!
Nice, well done.
Old strike punch.
Old Jesus is just walking around, bashing people on the tops of their heads and breaking their necks and stuff like. Boosh, boosh.
Fucking Andre
Right.
the Giant.
Yeah, you give him a mighty thwack right on the top of his noggin, Brad, and he's just like there's a crack of bone, and again he falls lifeless to the floor. Oh, fuck. There you go. You happy with that, Brad? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Oh shit! I'll press the button as well. Silver, you're up.
Okay. As my next target's disappeared, I'll go for. I can see Bandit 41 on the wall there.
You can.
Any of those got torches? Bandit 41, 43,
all of them. All of them. Yeah.
The cats. Yep, Bandit 41 then, seeing as he's the closest, mate. Let's see if
Okay.
we can. Targeted him. Did I target him? Yep.
You have, yes.
And we'll put Hunter's mark on him. And then we'll try and shoot him.
Okay.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
That'll do.
Oh.
Bit of sneak attack on him. And then we'll let the arrow go. Nice. Oof. Didn't kill him.
No.
Oh, he's a bit He's a bit of a harder nut to crack then.
Mm. The arrow bites deep into his side. He screams out in pain, but he doesn't drop.
Okay. That's my go. I'll stay hovering where I am at the moment.
Okay.
Out of torchlight.
Right, Eastside Massive can begin to see figures peering at the top of the stairs and making their way down the stairs towards you guys.
So now we're surrounded. We realised that the West Side have completely fouled in their duty to not only follow the plan but also to allow. Is that what we're agreeing to?
I still think that West Side managed to have killed more than East Side, but never mind.
It folded.
If you go by just numbers, yeah, but the fact that your ones are falling in one attack and ours are taking 3 or 4 attacks to take down one.
Yeah, but we
You
count it our
failed,
way.
Ian.
We count it our way and we win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We cleared the courtyard. We cleared the courtyard.
I don't give a shit, just as long as we fucking kill them, because there's so many, we're going to end up dying at the end of this anyway.
I want to be able
Is
to
the wall
establish.
clear?
I just want to be able to establish that people didn't follow the
Courtyard
plan.
is clear.
Is the wall
We're all
clear?
dead, but someone didn't follow the plan.
It was clear.
Is the wall clear?
It was.
Is
clear.
your wall clear? No, not it was clear. Is it clear?
The front wall's clear. The gate wall's clear.
See, your answer.
Nervously feather falling, pointing. That sounds defeated to
me. My participation in this fight is to bless people and hide.
Your actions are blessing me, Stu.
Yeah, exactly. I bless the masses, and then I hit and let the death dealers, let all you mental fucking cases, rip apart everyone. While I'm just like, what is going on in this carnage?
So you're like the squire from the films that's generally hiding in the bush, panicking.
Yes. Yeah.
That's exactly him.
Fair enough. Got to all have a style.
Everyone's got to own their place, and I know mine. Mine is hiding behind the ladies.
Pushing them forward.
Keith, a figure that you hadn't noticed within the tower.
No, we noticed.
Yeah, well, yeah, you had known he was there, but steps into the doorway, blocking the doorway, and takes a swing at you, mate.
Cool.
I also saw the other one in there.
Why is it on? Oh yeah. Oh, I've actually managed to hit someone.
Well, I've got 13 armor class. If you can't hit me, there's something seriously wrong.
Well, yeah, but I roll so
advantage.
You have to look for Kara and the DM are sort of like we're not doing very well on our rolls.
Intertwined.
You know what I mean? Slow down.
Yeah.
I've changed my colours.
Chris will be happy with a 13.
Yeah.
At the end of his turn, can I possibly do something?
Okay, that again, that hurts. These serrated blades are like they do hurt, mate. Even through your rage, it's like you're not happy. It depends. What do you want to do, Brad?
I want to use my reaction to mesmerize him.
Oh God, here we go.
Taking his pants down again.
Is that the rune of stone?
Do a muscle flex.
The pants of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then, Brad. So target him.
Hypno dancer.
Yeah, what are you doing? You mesmerising him with your fucking like a Terry Crews tit flex, you know? Like
yeah, that one. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
His pants are all like flashy. They reflect the light. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, look at these pecs.
Look
He
at
becomes-
the pecs on that one.
he becomes mesmerised by your spandex bulge.
No, he's dancing pecs. I could just
I'm doing the Terry
Yeah,
Crews
he's
dance.
doing the Terry Crews dancing pecs.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
With a big bloody grin on with a bloody face.
yeah. You see, he lowers the sword and stands slack jawed in admiration at you, sir.
Is it because he wants to come an avocado?
You can apply the effect to him now, please, Brad, if you want, or do you want me to do it? I can do it if you want. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, he's just standing there slack jawed. He's just basically become a living doorstop.
That was the plan. Each turn around, at the end of each turn, he gets to resave.
Right, okay.
I've just seen the gif, Stu.
Right, you see one of the torches up top.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if I was built like Terry Crews, I'd be walking around the street just doing that all the time. Just getting on the tube, doing a little peck dance.
Right, one of the torches that have been put out on the battlement on the west side is relit.
West side, I guess.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was clear.
Phil, Rhapsody's up finally. Thank
did
you
I
for your
see it?
patience. Sorry, what did you say, mate? I didn't hear it.
Did I see all the bandits disappear?
Yeah, you saw. Did you see where they went when I was moving them?
I wasn't. I was looking at the other bit of the map, so I didn't see which way they went.
See that arrow? There's that building in front of you. They went round to the right hand side of that building.
All right, cheers. And the other guy that was at my sort of northwest position, did he cross my vision or did he go off into the darkness?
There were all the guys, the halflings that were on the cliff face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy. Oh, the northwest. Yeah, you saw him hiding around the corner, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He backed off, mate. You saw. Okay. They don't seem to like they can see because all this area is lit up. So when you're moving the area of darkness around, they seem to think like demons are afoot. They back away from it. So he's disappeared.
All right, I move forward 5 foot.
Yep.
Pick up Test Boy.
Yep.
And then I head towards this junction here.
So it's 5, 10, 15. Okay. Well, so there, Phil, you can see like there's a this building. There's a couple of doorways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see there. Behind you, the building to your north.
Yeah.
There's a couple of windows in the southern wall. There's a lot of the interior seems to be very brightly lit. So you can't actually see what's through there, but the interior is brightly lit there. If you look again to your northwest, that's the keep, and there are some large, like the doors there. They're these huge, like double iron-bound barred doors. They look extremely sturdy. And you can also see the stairway up to the northern battlements from where you are as well.
Okay, I think I've done about 15, haven't I, so far?
Yes, 15. There are torches. Hang on, I'll tell you where right, there's Right. Okay. I'm going to point out. You can see 1, 2, 3, 5 torches at the moment. Directly to your west, there's a torch by each door. Can you see the 2 doorways there? There's a torch lit by each door. There's a torch this way. There's a torch by the double doors as well.
Okay.
And also at the top of the stairs, on the tower wall, on the keep wall, there, lighting up the northern battlements. There's a torch there as well. Total of 5.
So if I keep going directly west, I'm going to meet the torch that's over that doorway in the building. Then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll head to that torch, and if I can do it this round, I'll put it out.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't done anything else, have you? You just
No, all of those pick up the dagger.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You move there. It's directly on the wall right by you now, and you extinguish it, mate. Yes.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Turn that off. You all done, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still got line of sight. Right, Chris. There's still someone shooting at you. You can see who's got sight on him. Stu and yourself. It's a little halfling bastard on the eastern barricade.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see him. What,
Yep.
39?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. He's still taking pot shots. Oh, you lucky sod. Yeah. Misses you, mate.
Am I in Kara's wind?
Yes.
You are, mate.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Can you see on the maps, Joe? There's a little outline of the
No.
area of effect.
No.
You can't see that.
No.
The black box. The black box.
There's a black box
Oh,
around it.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry, it's very faint on the black
Yeah,
squares.
it will be on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I can now that you. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so you are just inside it, mate. Yes.
All right, no, that's fine. That's good.
All right, no worries. Keith, blades up.
I tell Jesus I'm going to go in and hit the one that's in there. So I can go past him, can't I?
Hard to say.
Huh?
Hard to say.
Yeah,
No.
he's incapacitated. So yeah, I would say you could push past him, Keith. He's going to be difficult terrain. So cost you double to get through there. But he's doing nothing. He's completely incapacitated. He's just like
so
bemused by
there.
those as his pants.
There.
But, right, move. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get there. That's 25 of your movement when you do that, mate.
Cool. I can see what's in here now. And as I get there, I'll say to Jesus, "There's nothing else I can see in here."
Right. Okay. So there's what's in there, Keith? You've got some curtains. You've got this windlass thing, which is obviously the big chain that goes across the harbour. That's attached to that. That looks like the mechanism for raising and lowering the chain across the harbour. You've got some beds in there. Past the curtains, there's some more beds. A little living area there.
Cool.
Hang on, I'll just chuck that into.
Just detective. I did see the other person who's in there, didn't I? Because I could see him through the crack of the door at one point. There was a line going down where I could see someone with a name.
No, you and Keith got mixed up. Keith could see one. You could see the other.
That, last week, I could see when I moved
we
up.
saw a named one.
I could see down and I
You
could
can
see
see
a named one.
Pudge.
There was someone in there I could see looked different in some way.
Right. Okay. Well, you're not in.
Right.
Brad, you're not in there, mate. You're not in there.
No, I'm not in there. But what I'm saying is, I knew that someone else is in there. Is what I'm saying. Essentially.
Correct.
So, like, if Keith comes out and says no one in there, then I believe someone's in there. That's what I'm trying to establish, rather than
Correct. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Actually, can't hear anything that Keith said.
No, I get that. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to, in my mind, think that I know someone's still in there. As such.
Yeah. There was definitely someone in there, Brad, with blue skin.
Okay, I didn't know the details. I just remember seeing a different token sort of thing, and
Yeah,
for me, if he comes back out,
Yeah, the token looked like Dota Pudge.
Yeah.
Also,
What?
I want to know when our rage runs out.
It tells you.
Mine's gone. Yours will go if you don't take damage or attack.
Yeah, your rage isn't going to last much longer, mate.
Cool, that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
You can look on that combat tracker, Keith. If you look, you'll see your rage has got a D, and the D is the duration. It tells you how many rounds you've got left.
1.
Right, 1. Cool. Okay. So what's he wearing?
They've got he's not wearing armor, but they've got shields. These guys, but they're unarmored.
Why are you going to strip him?
Sweets. Whatever sweets I bought.
Oh, missed. Catches it on the shield, mate.
Fuck's sake.
Now these are the guys. The shields. They look like crab shells. Remember, there was you've bet these guys before. It looks like the shield's made out of some sort of like giant crustacean carapace.
So with rage, because I've only got 1 round, does it last this round then?
You're still raging now, mate. It's on the combat tracker. You can see the
Yeah,
effects
cool,
on you,
cool.
mate. Yeah.
I'll
I don't know whether it will actually. But I'll tell you if you want to know when it ends your turn. It might come off you as you end your turn, mate. But I'll let you know.
That's what I don't know. Is that how it works, Brad?
I feel
he made an attack.
Like
So
an ability normally lasts from your turn to the beginning of your next turn. Is normally how an ability lasts till. So it should last until the beginning of your next turn, then drop. I think.
Cool. All right. Don't do that.
But doesn't it count his attack even though you missed?
Yeah, but it's the duration.
Yeah, okay.
The duration is 1, so we're talking about when does the 1 duration end?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. What you just said, but I just wanted to find out whether rage counted because it must.
So if you're not going to move anywhere though, anyway. All right.
I'm just thinking whether to frenzy or not.
What's your charm thing do?
What do you mean? What's it do? It basically incapacitates
them. The guy's just a drooling idiot. Like
he's not attacking that one, though, Chris.
No.
Oh, is he not? Okay, sorry.
No, he's gone into the room. Sorry, my mistake. Is he attacking that one? Or is he moving into the room to attack someone else?
No.
All right.
Do I do it? See.
Oh, is this your first time, Keith?
Yeah.
Don't frenzy.
I've just seen all those on the battlements, mate.
Yeah, but it's going to go off.
Yeah, doesn't your frenzy
can switch off when it goes with your rage?
Does it go with my rage?
That's all right.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can. No. Just wait a second. I think it's when you start your rage. When you start raging, you can choose whether to frenzy then.
Oh, can I?
Start here, or when you rage, you can choose to go into a frenzy. So you can't actually frenzy at the moment, right? It's when you begin your rage. Yeah.
Take that off then, right? Okay.
I will. Don't worry. I'll get rid of it.
Cool.
Boom. There you go.
Well, next round would be perfect time to do it then.
Yeah. So you done, Keith?
Yeah, I'm done. So I ain't got my book here at the moment. Sorry, I looked it up.
Right. Just so you know, you are still raging for the rest of the round, mate. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Thomas, it's your go, sir.
Can't believe I fucking missed him.
Has that one else appeared over the wall, Dave?
You can't see, mate, because you're down in the courtyard there. They couldn't see you when you were like backed up there. But they're right back up against the wall. So
but they couldn't see us because we were in the darkness.
I can see Bandit 41.
Yeah, I know that's because of the way Fantasy Grounds does the line of sight. You've got to remember, Con, they're 15 foot above you and back towards the battlements.
All right, no. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's the angle from where you are.
It's good.
Okay.
You can move further back if you move like
Yeah,
further
yeah.
out. Yeah.
There's a torch over by somewhere by Silver, isn't there?
Yeah, that is correct, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's one to my right as well. We need Stuart to write some crosses on the map because I can't seem to do it.
I'm not part of West Side Massive anymore.
He abandoned.
What are you part of now? Soylent?
I'm part of the Soylent's middle.
Middle pointing. Pointing.
I had him down as courtyard.
Soylent is never going to get his
Fill in the
own
blank.
Courtyard
So,
fop.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
you
that's
can,
it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You can see
Courtyard
these guys backed
fop.
up now, Con.
Well, I can see one.
Hang on. I need to get
Don't
rid of
forget
this
to have
first of all.
torches as well that are extra brightness on the.
I am still in light, aren't I?
You are, mate. Yes.
If you're going to shoot 41, I don't think you need to go large because he's already hurt.
Yeah. Bunch. Right, I'm going to try and shoot here.
Yeah. Okay. He's the one who's just like lit the torch on the on the wall there.
Your thing is actually called Go Big or Go Home. Excellent.
Yeah. That's what he's put on it for us.
Oh, it's giving me
You
that
are
rolled
the
is,
you
that
are the
rolled is
20 anyway.
advantage. Why is it rolling advantage? Yeah.
Hang on.
Have I hit?
Fun, are you in the darkness or are you lit
No,
up?
he's
Mate,
not.
I
He's
don't
got. I've turned that off. That's inactive. So I don't know why he's.
I've done nothing apart from roll the dice like you told me to.
He didn't have the advantage button on because I'm watching his screen.
Yeah, we have evidence.
Was that my first roll of the 20 anyway, or was it not?
No, it would have been the second.
I think did you just double click it or something by
Yeah,
accident?
I think
No,
you
I
double.
didn't.
No, but that's what it appears like, Con. It appears like you double clicked it rather because it doesn't say drop. It doesn't say one is
It doesn't
dropped.
say it's dropped. It's dropped anything. You have you've double clicked it because the -5 single mod use. Yeah. You've double clicked it, mate, and it's
I've double. What?
it's
Go big or
removed.
go home.
It's removed the damage effects on you as well. So your first roll was the 9, so 13, which you've still hit him, mate.
Right. Okay. If I roll, is it going to do a critical?
Yeah, just
Can you not drag the hit of the 13 into the mob to overwrite the critical?
yeah. Let's see if I can do that.
Oh, well done.
Good idea, Keith.
Come on, Keith.
Oh, go on there.
Oh,
Issues
It's
13,
fine.
we're learning.
Yeah, yes,
It
you
doesn't
can.
work.
There we go.
Great idea.
So, what do I do? Just roll normal, or
Oh, hang on. Although is that my attack? Is that counted as my attack? Oh, fuck no.
Let's all attack it.
Just roll, Con. just. You've killed him anyway, mate.
It did work.
You must have triggered the attack twice because
I don't understand because I just click the dread. I click the go big or go home once, and
Yeah.
then I pick up the dice and I drop it into the thing.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. I don't know why it did that at all. But you killed him anyway, mate. I'll just get rid of him.
Is it possible that the go big, go home thing
Yeah,
essentially is going to make it a roll and attack, and then when he rolls the attack, that's why it's rolling 2?
I don't know. It shouldn't. It
Could be
didn't do
there.
that before.
No.
Really weird. Anyway, he's gone. Boom. Another one down.
Or hum the bomb back to dust.
That's doing it again.
Yeah, it's done it again. I'll have to look into it, Con. I don't know why the fuck it's doing it.
Which is just,
Because
it's
you're
easy
a
for me
god.
just
Yeah,
Just in the mod.
to edit yourself.
yeah, then to fuck around like this.
Mm. You've missed anyway, mate. That's a miss.
Yeah.
The second one.
Right.
I moved, and that's me done, mate.
All right, dude. Stu, silence up.
Right, so I'm at difficult terrain, aren't I?
But yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move there to start off with.
That's 20.
Yep.
Yep.
No, I can't see him. Muppet. And I move another 5.
That's your 30, mate.
No, I can't see him. Okay. Right.
Are you mesmerised by my pecs? Is that what it is?
It was, yeah. Yeah. May Sonny bless you.
Oh no.
How have you managed to do Thomas?
What?
Thomas already has it. That's
Thomas
probably
already
why.
has
Oh,
it. He's got separate.
probably still had it. Yeah, I've got Tom. Yeah, but I've got Thomas targeted because you asked me to target him. That's why.
It doesn't matter. It just refreshes it, and Thomas won last for ages anyway.
Yeah.
So you need to pick somebody else.
No, I've got 3 people. The only people I can see.
Oh right, yeah, okay. Wait.
I was going to get Keith, but Keith moved away.
Oh,
And
I
he's gone
see.
into
Yeah,
a room that I can't
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Which is why
I
I
can
was trying
see
to move.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it's gone on 4 times. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry, mate.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I convert. You convert. So I think I can use that as a bonus action. Convert my sorcery points into a spell slot.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm doing more tombstones than I am doing grapples at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why I was asking what weapons you had. But then I saw you punching, so I thought you were going to get it anyway. Kara, because bless her, a little arthritic calipered spider legs are doing nothing. And I would have got Keith, but he moved away from, so he can't see me. So I bless myself.
Wish I could metagame. Damn.
How dare you bless yourself, Stu?
Yeah, out of order.
So selfish.
Because it just expired. Bloody hell, that's annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it expired last round. I got to big up my East Side posse.
Ian, you're up.
Right. Okay, a running jump. Pull myself up onto that wall. It's just not an action. It's part of the movement, isn't it?
That is correct, mate.
Right.
As long as you can reach the as long as you
I
can.
calculated if it is just 15 feet.
Yeah.
He's 6
Yeah,
foot.
I can do 17 feet. So, yeah, I'll do that. I'll need to do a athletics check to make it though.
Yeah, go on.
That not bloody show, did it?
Come on, Hardy.
That's fine, mate. If it's within you, if it's within your reach, that's
I
fine.
was going to say you shouldn't have to make an athletics check. It's only if it's difficult more than like that's just a jump.
He's in combat though, isn't it?
No, he's not in combat. He's not fighting someone. It's just a jump. There's no one in his way.
Okay.
There's no weirdness. It's
Go
just
on,
a jump.
Ian, you're up there,
Right.
dude.
Okay. So I will do a feint attack. That didn't give me the advantage automatically like it did before.
No, it's never given you advantage
I'll do it
automatically,
again.
mate.
Let me just roll again then, just in case I get a crit.
Go on, mate.
No,
I
all right.
just.
That's
Okay.
fine. You've hit him, mate, dude.
Okay, so this is the extra damage. freaking works. Okay, can't roll twos.
Oh no, again.
Right. And what the fuck? Oh, you prick!
What are you doing, mate? Just roll
I
the
clicked
damage.
the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button.
Add 4 to the modifier and then roll damage, mate.
Yeah.
There we go.
Finally got there.
Did you have him targeted?
I did originally.
Yeah, you still have on the. I can see it on the combat tracker you have, but it doesn't look like
Yeah.
it's.
It's not hitting.
It's probably because he rolled so many dice. Where he rolled multiple dice.
Yeah, yeah, Ian, you have hit him. It's applied the damage, mate.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it just
It's
doesn't
just
say
not
in the
showing.
damage. It doesn't show in the
Doesn't
damage.
show.
It normally says with
If they
creatures
hit or dying or
lightly,
wounded or
lightly
anything.
wounded or whatever, and it doesn't. That's the only reason why.
It only does that if you take it over
over a threshold.
over a
All right.
threshold.
Okay.
Ah. Ooh.
You didn't threshold it, Ian.
Oh, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Useless West Side person.
Fighting against the tough one now.
And that, I think, is all I can do. If I can. Done.
Right, thank you. Chris.
Hello.
Kara's turn.
Just a question.
Yes, mate.
This sort of wall, or should I say hill that goes up where Soylent came down.
Yes, it's
Does that
kind of like
go along with the stairs?
What do you mean? Does it go along with the stairs? Yeah.
So if I move there and I get myself into position on that sort of mountain, well, not mountain, but that hill, I could then use the wind to turn out all the torches. Or is there a railing or a wall or something stopping me from doing that I can see?
Oh, 42 lights.
I'm going to say you need the wind in direct contact with the torches. If you're on the wall, yeah, on the side, it's not going to get up. I turn off the two nearest the it'll get the two nearest the edge, but not the other two. I'm going to say they've got a bit of cover. They've got a bit of cover from the wind, basically. Whereas if you approach them like head on, it's like a windbreak.
Okay. Sorry. Let me see if I get my web back. Hey. Can I go up that way?
Yes.
North. Drop down to there and then go to there.
Sorry, to do that again, Chris.
Oh, sorry, no worries.
As you move, I'll click the button and it moves the
just drop
the X.
There you go.
Okay.
One is that the one with the dirty sword that we don't like?
Yes. No,
yes.
Their torches sputter out.
Okay. But then obviously the ones behind's got the torches.
Yeah.
A target. Laddie 20.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to restrain her with the web. Right. So this is gonna be at disadvantage.
No. It's done automatically, mate.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Don't press any buttons.
Hey! Oh, that hit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Fucking hell, I needed it, man. Disabled spider.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, mate. So I don't get a save, do I?
So this creature hits the target is restrained by the webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC strength check.
Balls. Right. Okay. So yeah, if you apply, you see where it says effect restrained.
Yep.
Just click that, mate, or double click it to apply it to the.
Is that just the one of them? It was a single target.
There you go.
That's just one of them.
Yeah.
Just one target. It's the one with the dirty sword, Brad.
So yeah, you've stopped that one from getting any closer. You sort of like you've stuck him to the wall, sort of thing.
Cool. And then I think I've got 10 left. There you go.
Yep, okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Div, I'd just like to acknowledge the fact that you must have put some effort in to make the effect, because it moved along, and as Chris moved into the Thug 2 and Laddie 20, the effects will come up, and also
No,
were
but-
removed from Jesus as well.
Yeah, it all happens automatically inside that aura.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, I've been adding and messing about with a lot of stuff.
It's like you spent 4 hours tinkering, doing it all,
But-
and then
but
it
now
will
I'm
never
really-
be used again.
Now I'm really pissed off that like poor old Thomas's one is broken now. His go home one seems to be broken. So, but I have
But
to.
Hoover
I have to look at
Spider
that
is
and
working
sort
fine.
out. Yeah, Hoover Spider's working
Yeah.
fine.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's very good.
Been noted and appreciated.
It has been.
All right, Keith, the one you've nipped through to attack, like snarls and turns towards you. Oh yeah, it's hit you. Oh, Blade's taking the right old tonking. You're still on your feet, mate, but yeah, you're feeling a bit weak from loss of blood at the moment, dude. But you're still on your feet, like roaring away. Mm. But this one's going to come back at you, Ian. He's seen you jump up on the wall, hit his mate. He was heading towards the stairs, but there's like he turns back, sees what's going on, with a shout, runs back to try and help his mate out. And fucks up completely because they are useless twats.
He's not showing. Oh, no, he is.
Yeah.
Bandit 40, Bandit 42. Okay. Bandit 42 is not on the combat. Oh, he is now. Yeah. Yeah, they're on the combat tracker now. Yeah. Oh, I can see down that corridor now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Absolutely fucking useless. You think you roll bad, Chris? You haven't fucking had a look at my lot, mate. Utter twats.
Did you change your colours?
Yeah, can we have some of them guys open their eyes?
Dave, did you change your colours?
No.
It's your own fault then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, neither did I, which is why I rolled shit down.
Absolutely fucking useless. Right, you see one of these dudes come down the stairs towards his mate that's been stuck to the battlements by Kara's webbing, and he looks like he's trying to help the guy get free. Jesus, you're up, mate.
Cool. I am going to 5, 10. I'm going to start walking over to the guy in the door. As I do, I turn around to Soylent, give him a bit of a smile to make sure he's looking at me. I give him a couple of peck bumps, and then I point
with your buttocks.
No, my pecs.
Pecs.
Terry Crews pecs.
Not bottom
Just for the sake of
pecs.
it. And then I point in the doorway. Then I grab the man in the doorway and grapple him, which I don't imagine he can counter. Is that an automatic grapple or a roll? He's incapacitated.
What does incapacitated do? It just means
He can't take any actions or
can't take-
reactions. Or movement.
Pretty sure he can't really do a lot about it, mate. To be honest, be honest with
And then
you.
I pull him through the door
That's
into a
just-
bear hug, into my pecs, and then I
Hang on, mate.
back away.
You can't take actions or reactions. Doesn't say anything about he can't make skill rolls or anything like that, opposed skill rolls.
Well, could he dodge anything? Couldn't he do anything?
It just says he can't take actions or reactions.
Incapacitated is the equivalent of laying unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, but rules-wise, he cannot take actions or reactions. He can.
Or is an action making a skill roll?
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
like it's part of, it's just resisting being gathered up. It doesn't. I guess it kind of makes him like a bit like a drooling idiot, but I don't think you can just willy-nilly do whatever you like with him without any sort of combat. He can't attack Brad or anything like that at all. But I think you've still got to make a check to gather him up, mate.
Okay. What's that doing? There we go. I clicked on the stat in the skills and it changed it to a different stat. And I was like, what? I pressed the wrong button. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not done at advantage. Why not? My giant thing should be giving me advantage.
Hang on.
Strength.
Advantage, skill, intimidation, advantage, check, save, strength, save, constitution, check 2.
Go roll again.
Hang on.
Still sound right.
What gives you the advantage? It gives you
The giant thing gives me advantage on strength and strength saving throws. Strength checks and saving throws. Normally my rage would do it, but that does it on just strength.
Where is it? Giants. Is it Giant's Might? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Second ability.
Yeah. Why didn't it fucking wasn't it done that? Fucking thing. Yeah, roll again, Brad.
Even worse.
How long does it last for, Giant's Might?
A minute.
A minute. Well, that's why, mate. It's been longer than you've been. When did you apply it? Because the fight's been going on for well over a minute, mate.
Yeah, but you ain't done it that long ago.
Oh yeah, only turned big a little while back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh, okay.
That's still on.
Oh, where is he? Useless twat. Was it strength check?
Yeah, I think it does it normally.
If it's a strength check, mate, it fails.
You can use his dex then. Right.
That fails as well.
He has failed because he's rolled a 1.
Yeah. Fields posted in Fantasy Grounds, the creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws as part of the incapacitated condition. You'd have to ask Phil where he copied that from. If that's not what you read in Player's Handbook.
I just googled it. Sorry.
Maybe my Player's Handbook is out of date then. All right, you got him, Brad.
Cool. Should I click my strength on again, the giant thing, because it's not on at the moment? I can't see it in the list of stuff.
Yeah, I can't see it on the list either. I don't know why it's. I don't know why it's come off.
I just clicked the giant. Why? Yeah, so it says advantage there. So if I click that.
Yeah, go on.
There you go. So that's now giant's might have added on.
I don't know why that. I don't know why that came off then.
It might have been if you was doing things and it potentially bumped it off in that kind of way.
Yeah, because it definitely didn't run out because he did it halfway through. So he would have had five rounds or 4
it was only
rounds.
about 2 rounds ago, so I done it. I think it was 2
I'll
rounds ago. You want to take that?
Yeah, I'll put it on to 8.
Cool.
Right, anyway, you've grabbed hold of the poor sod, mate.
Cool. I'm gonna pull him in for a bear hug and then I'm gonna back away 10 feet with him. I'm pulling through the door out to me.
So you move 10 foot to get him, yeah?
Yeah, and then 10 foot back away back to where I was.
Yeah, but once you've got someone, you can only move at half speed, can't you? So you only. It's
Okay,
like,
well I can move. I have 15 left, so does that not get me to 10?
no, it's rounded down, mate.
Okay, well I guess move 5 with him pulling through the doorway.
Yeah, no problem.
That's me done.
Yeah, you gathered him up. Dave, Silver's up.
Nothing more than that.
Oh, okay. In which case, 41 died, didn't he? So I've got my hunter's mark again.
Yes.
So I will hunter's mark 40 then.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of bastards attacking Ian.
So target him, hunter's mark him, and I'll try and shoot him.
Oh my
Nice.
You should be using these grey dice, Chris.
Sneak attack.
There's some big
the
damage.
fuck?
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Fuck. Jesus. No. Silver.
Thank you, Silver.
That's all right. I shall stay there, sir, shooting away.
Right, okay.
That'll be my go. Cheers.
Them people on the wall, they went up there. It's like, we're going to get that bastard assassin in the top hat and the fop who keeps popping up. Both of those two fucking leapt off at the first opportunity, replaced by an angry blue man, and then they're still being assassinated on the walls.
I recognise the arrow as being Silver, so I thank Silver.
It's all good, mate.
Well done, Silver.
Oh, for God's sake, they rolled off the 19. Come on. Unbelievable.
Could your boy move that far, Div?
You what?
Could your boy move at 20, 40 feet?
Oh, hang on. Where was he? Where was he? I can't remember.
He was with Pirate Beer Laddie because they were in 2 rows of 2.
Yeah, they can move there.
Was Sholar the one that went in the water? I know
Yeah.
Soylent doesn't know that, but
yeah, he was the one who dived off the boat into the water. He did make an appearance and like try to shoot something at Brad and then dive back in the water when he missed. Other geezer runs up here and just hits you, but your armor protects you from him.
I'm pulling them back out, guys. I'm making a good target.
they ain't got much of a chance, have they? Because they run away or they run forward chasing the fop, and then they come across a giant spider and a fucking massive dwarf. Then they start running back again, and the big blue man's on the barricades now, and they're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Right. The one you've webbed is going to try and escape from the webbing, Chris.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
That's what he's going to use his turn to do.
Yeah, do advantage because the geezer's helping him.
Yeah, so it's as an action of strength, make a DC 12 strength check, and I'm at advantage because his mate's helping him out.
Yep, that's it.
Right, okay. Don't worry, mate. Even with advantage, I probably won't manage this. No, he hasn't. It's just fucking awful. It's just absolutely awful rolling. No, those two are still struggling against your secretions, Chris.
They go to the same gym that Soylent does.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely pathetic.
The spa. Thanks, Soylent, Jim.
I prefer my gyms intellectual like.
Yeah. Steam room and sauna.
Right, the door opens.
Oh,
Someone comes out. To have a pop at poor Thomas.
How rude.
Indeed. Right. I just want to check Thomas. Make sure that effect should not be on anymore because he's in torchlight. Yeah, I've got it off, inactive. Right, let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Oh, he's missed. It's just fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless cunts.
that was the last thing he did.
Yeah, exactly.
35 hits to the penis.
Oh, fuck.
I need to get these lights off down in the courtyard.
Right, we have one last hurrah.
Hello.
Oh, he's missed you. Fuck's sake.
Just blow them up, Div.
Oh, might as well. None of them might as well be on the map. To be honest with you, they're fucking useless.
There's speed bumps.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just fucking useless. What? 15.
Oh yeah, but Thomas has got his own target to take care of this time around. So I might actually have to survive an entire round with 3 people attacking me. Or 2 rounds with people attacking me rather than 1.
Well, it takes him a double move to get to the top of the stairs. Right, he sort of like starts like the guys that have moved into the wind, like that guy come from outside it, so he like starts as the torch gutters and goes out. But all this area, remember, is in dim light from the burning boat anyway. So they can still see you all down in the courtyard. It's just that their torches have gone out basically. You're just being lit up. That whole area is being lit up by the burning boat.
Just a quick question, Div. Is that chain up? The chain?
The chain is up, preventing, but it won't prevent people, individuals like leaving, but it will stop a boat coming in or a boat from leaving.
Okay.
All right. Bill, Rhapsody's up.
So I can see there's a guy in the building. Bandit 28, is that right, or is that just the way the map's going?
That's the way the map is, mate.
Okay.
I'll have to move him aside. You can't actually. All right, okay, yeah. That's a door. He's behind a door, basically. There is a window just to the side of the door, on the other side of the doorway from where you are.
Okay. I'll do what I was going to do, and then if I see him as I walk past, I may change. Are there any more talk?
Hang on, did you pick up Did you pick up the dagger, Phil?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, did that last round.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll put him back. I've got to move him. Okay, I'm ready for you.
Okay, so I'll move.
Okay.
Are there another torch on the doorway, the next doorway?
Right, okay, so you that's a window basically, Phil. So
okay.
As you pass by, because the interior of the building is lit, okay, so you can just see through the window as you go past it. There is another torch. You turn that one off. There's another torch 15 feet to your left, mate, on the wall
Okay.
on the other side of that other doorway.
And is it lit inside the building?
It is lit inside the building, mate.
Yeah. Okay.
And you
But
can
I've noticed Bandit 28 there.
you
then,
can
haven't I?
genuinely see him now through the open window. Yes.
That's all right. I'll keep going and I'll turn off the next torch outside.
Don't tell me Hoover Spider is failing, so you've got to do its job.
Yeah. Oh.
Hang on. I'll move you there, mate. That's where the torch is.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get
Okay.
this one. Let's move test boy across. And you extinguish that torch, no problem, Phil.
Yeah. No, I think that's a full 30, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's your move and that done.
Doesn't seem to be doing turn complete, but I finished.
Yeah, hang on, mate, because I'm in the middle of turning off bits and pieces. Right, let's choose. Right, turn it off. Right, that's that done. Lovely. Please, someone roll something fucking decent. Oh, he's at a bit of disadvantage anyway. I keep rolling similar attacks on you. They're still trying to. Someone's still firing it to Chris and just getting nowhere. Getting absolutely nowhere. Right, Con, you see the door to your north open. And another guy come out from the bottom of the keep.
The fool.
He can't. He can't quite get there. Right, Keith, blades up.
Okay.
Now, at the moment, your rage has ended, mate.
Yeah. Back on.
Okay, so you use another rage. Thank you. Now now's the point. Do you want to go absolutely berserk?
Frenzy. So do I have to do it literally as I rage?
Yeah. You choose now. Are you going to go nuts? Are you going to go into a frenzy?
Yeah, fuck it.
Right. Okay.
Why not? Still got him targeted, and I. Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Right, that's a miss.
I think it is the black dice. I don't get another attack until next go, do I?
It just says for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action each turn. It doesn't now actually say following the turn that you are.
He's bonus action rage, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, that's the point. So yeah, no, you can't.
Cool. I'll stay there.
All right, okay. Thomas, you're up.
Oh, dearie me.
If you want to do stuff manually, Con, to avoid confusion, you're more than welcome to do so, mate. Without pressing any buttons, etc.
What do I do? Am I still under the effect of Featherfall?
It lasts for. Does it last for a
1
minute
minute.
or something? Stu? Yeah, you are.
So I run away and jump off the battlements. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'll move to there, Dave.
All right, mate. He's obviously going to
Yeah. It's got there.
take a swing. Let me just do that now before anything else happens. Oh, he's hit you. You wear armour, don't you, Con?
Yes.
Solid leather. That's fucking useless. Oh, you've got the temporary hits as
Got
well, haven't you, from the
temporary
potion
hits.
of healing?
Bless, potion of bless, or heroism, or whatever it was.
Yeah, heroism.
Potion of heroism.
Right, you feel some sort of impact as you move away, Con, but it just like barely bothers you, mate. Well, which
Con,
one are you
you've
going
got-
for? Because you've got
yeah,
two
you've got two
targeted now.
Oh, right there. Cleared.
Yeah. Oh, a miss. Catches that when he hunkers down behind the shield. The bulb ricochets off the shield. Well, that one doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. And then that adds D4 to you for the next roll. That's right.
Yeah.
Add your modifier in, mate.
Yeah.
What modifier?
10 damage.
I went
That's
big.
10.
Oh yeah, you did a -5, didn't you?
20 damage.
Yeah, but like I said, these ones don't go down so easy.
No.
That's me done.
All right, mate. These poor sods. I feel so bad for them.
Don't feel bad for them. There's a heck of a lot of them, very much outnumbering us right now.
Yeah, but they're all shit, mate, and I just roll crap all the fucking time.
You have not rolled crap against us. We are very much bleeding over here.
True.
I just don't need one good round would take me out, basically, if Div rolls well.
I'm not rolling well, Ian. I'm rolling
I
absolutely
know. I'm quite happy about that. It makes me look good.
Yeah, you're an
That's not going to last.
Stu, silence up.
5 foot step there.
Yes.
5 foot step there.
Yeah.
I can just see the bottom of blade, or can I not because it's the angle?
No, mate, it's through a door. It's through the doorway as well, mate. So.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay, can I see Thug 1 from that position?
Not now. You can't, mate. No.
Okay, all right.
But for where you were previously, you could. You know he's there, mate.
Okay, all right. I move back up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you can see him at the top of the the top of the stairs. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm at advantage.
Could be a disadvantage,
No,
mate.
it's
'Cause it's range, isn't it?
disadvantage. Yeah.
Why is a magical spell a disadvantage?
Does it say it's a range attack?
Range attack.
Any range attacks.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Unfortunately, mate.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And Okay, and my last 5 foot movement, I go. So yeah, 5, 10, 15. No,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah,
I'll
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah,
you can...
I've got 5. Yeah, so I moved to there.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'm done.
Cool.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's done. I can't see him, Hazers.
Always looking for Blade. Where is Blade?
Yeah.
we need to get him a red and white striped jumper with a hat.
Where's Willie? or a hat with loads of fruit on it. That's Carmen. Where in the world is Carmen Santiago? Or whatever.
That's it. Yeah.
I actually hate going first.
Div, you haven't
Ian.
rolled. You haven't made me roll any saves for this guy, Div.
Right.
Oh, hang on. It's at the end of. Is it at the end of your round or
end of his turn?
End of his turn.
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't think it has, but it hasn't been his turn. Oh, he would have got one at the end of last round, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just remind me this time, mate. Okay, Ian, you're up.
Okay. I shout to Silver, defend Thomas. And
You've got to remember, Ian, you can't actually see her.
I know, but I saw the arrows. I recognise Silver's arrows, different from the crossbows of the quarrels. So that's why I know it's Silver. And Silver probably has pretty nice fletching on Servant.
They're all silvery.
Yes.
They're not really.
See?
They're black, so you can't see them.
Anyway, normal attack on same 42.
Yeah, okay. The guy you hit previously.
Yeah.
You completely whiff that one, Ian. You miss him completely. He sidesteps you.
Oh.
Whether that was deliberate or by accident, you don't know.
It's because I'm rolling black dice as well. That is my go.
You stand your ground, yeah? Okay.
I stand my ground, yeah. Totally.
Giant spider, Kara.
Right. Okay. Let's do something useful. Just a quick question. Another question for you, Div. That chain, is that a large chain that's going across there?
It is, mate. It's a large metal chain. It looks pretty damn sturdy.
Cool.
It basically stops a boat from getting through there. So if it's going to be, fairly chunky, mate.
Okay. I'm going to target Funk 1.
Oh,
and I'm going to bite him. That's web. Oh no, let me see if I get my web back quickly.
Yeah, go on.
Nope. No, okay, and then bite him. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Soylent. Then damage. Eight damage.
Oh, okay.
Needs to make a Constitution saving throw, mate. DC 11. Shall I force him to do that?
You can just do it, mate. If you double click where it says DC 11 saving throw, it will force me. It will force the save. I've actually made it.
Ah, so I should have turned it back to black dice.
Have you changed colours, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it just
yeah.
Hang on. Let me see.
It's half damage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Just roll because he's made the save. Just double click the 2d8 poison. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the combat tracker, it should halve it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Right, there you go. So it did halve it. Okay, you bite him. You come up. You can't like bite his ankles because they're like standing above you on the battlement, so you're up on the wall, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you nip up there, bite him in the ankles. He sort of like shouts out in surprise, but he doesn't seem that badly hurt, mate.
Okay. So that's my turn. I'll stay where I am.
So stand your ground. Okay, no worries.
Leave because Soylent's there. He'd be screaming if I leave, Stu, innit?
Right, you're still locked in combat with this guy inside the tower, Keith.
Yep.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh,
I can't even hit with advantage. Oh,
all right, same with me. So
that's all right. Fucking hell, it's just ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous.
Look out.
Right, let's see if we can close. Right, hang on.
Okay, hang on.
He moves there. Yes.
Oh.
They're still crap, mate. These are the worst of the worst. This isn't going to hurt. I doubt this will hurt Ian that much. Yeah, that's not bad. That's all right. I'll take that. Well, Ian, yeah, you swung at this dude. He's like sidesteps you, moves to the side, and sort of like cuts into you. Oh, you can see Thomas lurking in the courtyard. He's gonna move back. Oh, trying to hunker down as much as possible at the moment.
Steve, have you hit the spider? Sorry, mate. I didn't take off any hit points because it says it's wounded.
Have I what, the spider?
Have you hit the spider?
I might have hit it once, mate.
Okay.
6 damage, mate.
6 damage? Yep, no worries.
He's still gonna. Oh, fucking hell. It's fucking useless. Right, he's still gonna try. He's gonna still try and help his mate get free of this webby.
Mm.
Oh, annoying.
This the last round, Div?
This is still the same round, mate. That
No, for today.
no, but I was going to do a tea break.
Okay. Cool.
I was going to do a tea break, but it's not the last round. No.
I didn't know when we was finishing, so what to ask. That's cool.
Jesus, you're up, sir.
Cool. I'm going to turn around to Soylent with an angry face and point at him and point back at the door.
I can hear you, mate. He wasn't there. I couldn't see him.
Right. See, Jesus.
Doing mime.
Mad faces at you, Joe. You can actually hear him from us. Like, what's going on?
You're not even in the wind, you can hear him.
That's 20 feet. I'm going to move to there. I don't know if I moved it wrong, and then pull him with me.
Yeah. Hang on. Where do you want him? There or where? Where do you want him?
I don't mind. He's out of the way. The square lower was probably where he'd come from, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's as far as I can move. That's 20 feet.
That-
Then I've got my grapple damage.
Yes, give him a little ball squeeze. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's quite a firm one there, Brad.
Doesn't his strength get added to that?
No, it's
No.
just a straight damage. It's no hit to roll, just straight damage. And then just normal attack against him.
Well, yeah, it's true. You see, like, yeah, it's just, oh dear.
Shouldn't he be advantage because it's incapacitated?
That's true.
No, doesn't.
No.
Incapacitated. When I looked at it, it is literally just that you can't take any actions, reactions,
or reactions.
But it doesn't state.
It's when you're restrained that you get advantage and all that
okay.
sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, or unconscious or stunned. Any of them do that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
but not incapacitated. The problem is some of them, like being unconscious, makes you incapacitated. That's why we're linking them together.
Yeah.
But incapacitated on its own doesn't. So
Yeah.
I don't think.
That's weird. Okay.
Anyway, Stu, you like, yeah, you see old Jesus grimacing at you angrily and pointing, and all
While
of a
he's
sudden
slowly crushing the person between his thighs.
he grabs the man's balls and looking at you, gives him a good old squeeze. I don't know whether he's threatening you with a ball squeeze as well, mate.
It
But
does look like that.
It was all very worrying.
Yeah, I'll be moving away from him next.
Are you done, Brad?
I think yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Poor Jesus' ears are ringing from the wind for so long. He's been in it.
Just
Dave
before...
Silver is up.
Okay, so it does say that the creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature automatically.
What are you reading from?
Roll 20, D&D 5th edition. Roll 20.
Oh, okay.
As far as I can see, I only rolled 20 stating that. I'm not seeing it elsewhere, which is a bit weird.
I don't know whether because I'm reading that my player's handbook and it's probably an old one, so it might be
I've
out.
got a newer handbook and it doesn't say anything in mine. What I'd say, Div, is don't worry about it for now. Maybe if you look into it after.
Yeah, I'm going to look up and make sure.
Yeah, my player's handbook simply has got one line of it.
Yeah, exactly. Same as mine.
It's the same with my book, and my book's a later edition of the books because I bought mine later than you lot, and mine doesn't say anything different. That there is a kind of sense that kind of could happen because other conditions have that, and it kind of does make sense. But I'm not seeing it. And if there's somewhere else that talks about incapacitated in the rule book, that's the thing because it only states to see the condition, so it's a bit weird. But I think look at it later or something like
that. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Be determined, I think.
Yeah. I'll take anything that gives my lads just a little fighting chance at the moment because they need any comfort, please.
If it can prevent them from death by snoo.
Yeah. Anyway, Dave, Silver from her position up high. Yeah.
Okay. Hearing what Hardy said, I'm going to.
Yeah, these two on the ground floor, like they seem to be heading like for Thomas. Thomas was trying to get away from them. They can't actually get up towards Hardy anyway, unless they could chuck something at him. But
so I'll target a pirate IB Laddie 9 just because he's the closest, and we'll try and stick an arrow in him. Cool. Okay. A sneak attack. There we go.
Disgusting.
Oh, nice.
Another one down, and that'll do me.
It is disgusting.
Thank you.
No worries, sir.
Thank you. I give up.
Thank you, Angel of Death. Well, one of the Angels of Death, the other one's murdering people in the darkness around the back.
Hang on, where am I?
Rose West.
Rose West.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah, one's Rose West and the other one's Myra Hindley. It's like...
Oh dear.
That's what I said. I'm the only fucking sane one in this party.
Which somehow makes it worse that you're here, Stu.
I'm perfectly sane.
I'm perfectly sane. Says the person in the spangly blue underpants.
Doing peck dancing.
Yeah, slowly crushing a poor innocent between his thighs.
My mental faculties are all here as I tuck him into my chest.
Right, these two buggers on up on the ramparts, Chris. They're trying to give you a whack, basically. I've got nothing better to do.
Okay.
You are up on the wall, aren't you? You're stuck on the wall, aren't you?
I'm down. Well, yeah, I'm stuck on the wall.
Because you bit one last time, didn't you? So
yeah, you was hitting me, so I gathered I could hit you back. So
yeah, yeah.
No worries.
Please, someone. Oh, I've hit you. Blimey. Come on. Oh,
What's that? 7 damage, is it?
Yeah, you took 7 damage.
Yeah.
And you made your concentration check, mate.
I didn't. Did it come up? No. Okay.
Oh, Stu's got bless on you and all, hasn't he? So, fucking bastard.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Right. You see Sholar come out of the water. Gestures at Jesus.
Wonder who he's going to hit. Don't worry, Sholar, I'm coming for you. I'll give him a Terry Crews bump.
Maintain eye contact while crushing the bloke's skull.
Oh, he's hit you, mate. This blue ray shoots from his outstretched palm and strikes Jesus like in the back, basically. 8 cold damage to your breath.
Certainly hurts.
And then with that, disappears back into the water.
When he comes out, does he look like he takes a big breath? Or does he look like he comes out and is not bothered by such a breathing attempt?
He'd been underwater a while, but nothing that you wouldn't really expect. People can have their breath for ages in this game, can't they? If they
minutes.
do take
but I can outdo that, so I'm really tempted to drown him. It just takes too long.
Yeah,
I hope he stays
there. Yeah, he didn't. As I said before, he seems quite at home in the water. He just he dives straight back in, like retreats straight back into the water. He's like he just dives beneath it straight away.
It's how comfortable he is when I'm next to him.
Oh, who's that? No, he's fine.
I also lose 10 feet for that ray, don't I, as well?
You do, mate, yeah. Just to piss you off, just to slow you down even more, Brad. Just lumbering around even more. Who's this? There we go. Back to normal. Flailing ineffectually at you, Ian.
Does it sound like they're just kicking a tin can over there?
You just disconnect. Someone disconnects.
No, Ian's still there.
I'm here. I'm just muted. I just had a nice chat about me taking a critical, and of course I was muted.
is.
He probably tried to unmute himself and just closed it down.
Right, so I get a save on my turn, yeah, Brad, against.
Yeah, I get to, at the end of his turn, I get to roll free save.
At the end of his turn, yeah. So he's still incapacitated. Can't do bugger all. All right. Do you want to force? Do you want to force him to make the save again, please, mate?
Yep.
He's made it.
Oi.
Right, so he is no longer incapacitated, but he is grappled by yourself, mate.
Yeah. Same.
But that was a shock.
He's just now aware that he's being snooed.
You see him start to struggle and panic a bit. It's like, oh fuck. He's been. So I can get rid of that now. On him, right? That's that. Fine. Right, Chris. The guy's trying to escape, helped by his friend again from the web.
Okay.
I'll just make his strength check at advantage. Come on. Yeah, he's broken it this time, mate. So he's now free.
Mm-hmm.
No, do. Oh, you useless twats. It's just, they're fucking pathetic. Right, these two bastards at the top. There they are, thugs on top of the ramparts, Chris. They're just leaning trying to batter you with their maces, mate.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hit.
Fuck's sake.
Boom. You keep concentration though, mate.
Yep.
The spider has now taken 23 hits, mate. Okay.
I've got you, mate. I've got you. Yep. Yeah.
Phil, sorry for the wait, mate, but Rhapsody is up. If you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, cheeky.
Huh?
What?
I'll give him a Eldritch Blast.
Right, okay. Well, he's not happy at all. He's not been savagely lacking. Yeah, it's a hit, mate, from out of the darkness. He's like... Right, okay, so it stumbles forward, but as you catch him a little unawares, as you come around the corner,
I see the
energy launches out into him, stumbles a bit, but he's still up, mate. Yeah, Ian, across that way, far to the north, you can see like an area of darkness, encroaching darkness begin to come round the corner.
And a blast
block your view of the
out.
northern end of the courtyard. Yeah, you see like some energy lances out from the darkness and catches this this poor sod caught in the middle of the courtyard. But
yeah, that's me done. Thank you.
Oh, damn it! Now Jesus is large as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch. He's going to switch targets from the spider. Right, the bloke on the pier, the far, Bandit 39, he switches targets to you, Jesus. You're kind of in the way of his original target.
I'm sure I'm a better target.
He's hit you for what it's worth.
He's using the shimmer.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, they're exactly the same to hit, mate. They're exactly the same to hit, and you're out of the You're out of
He's only
the.
got one of them, so he's throwing it now.
It was a really good throw. We'll keep the damage as it is. Oh wait, I'll keep. Right, that's the end of the round, gents. Let's have a tea break because I've got a headache. Right, you good to go, gents?
Yep.
Yep.
Right, okay.
What
round are we on? Round 15, bloody hell. Right, the guy that was heading for Thomas sees his mate taken out, death from above. Then sees the darkness coming round the corner as well. He doesn't like that one little bit. He heads through the door there.
That counts as defeated.
Oh, they've had enough of being picked off, basically. Blade, you're up, sir.
Cool.
Stop.
Okay. Yep. You just like move around, keeping an eye on him. You move around his threat range.
Time for some frenzying now, isn't it?
He's gone reckless. Please don't kill him.
Fuck off.
Oh, my lord.
Oh.
I hit him again.
Did you hold on? Did you do go big or go home or not?
No.
No, but he didn't. He's done it. And a bonus action for the second attack, Keith.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay.
Better.
That was a lot better. He's like bleeding heavily.
Fucking tough bastards, man.
Yeah, the guys with the serrated swords and the crab shields, they're not easy.
Especially because you guys don't wear armor.
No, I mean their hit points. Ian.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
I've
but
got-
they're
I've got
doing
shit
double the
points.
damage against you guys because
Shit armor, sorry.
yeah.
Keith, you done or what, mate?
Yeah, I'm done, mate.
Yeah. On, Thomas is up.
On Thomas.
Right. How do I get back up onto the top? I haven't got anything to help me.
Can you
Okay.
can you make with a running jump
Mate,
up there?
It's 15 foot up, isn't it? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No, I can help you up later, but not right now.
Right. I can.
What about the building to his left? Was that lower, and then you can get up onto the parapet after that? But you said it was rickety.
Oh yeah, but it's what the one with the rickety roof. Yeah, that's about how high is that? Yeah, I would say that's about 12 feet high.
I'm not going to make that either.
Huh?
I doubt it.
That had the dodgy roof as well.
It had a dodgy roof, so yeah. And it's
So
a dodgy roof and Div's dodgy roof.
You've got a doorway into the southwestern tower. It was closed. You saw that guy move up and close the door.
Yeah,
Or head in. You can see where you can kind of see where Phil's coming around the corner there. You're guessing, you're hoping it's Phil. But there was a staircase to the north.
Above, to the north.
Yeah.
It's gone dark.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it's gone dark.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. You can just about see the beginnings of Phil beginning to come around the corner.
And an eldritch blast came out of the darkness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to there.
Right, once you're there, Con, that opens up, the angle opens up so you can target any of the guys attacking Ian now. Now you've backed up a bit. Like,
Okay.
Like Phil, you see Thomas come into view into the courtyard.
Do I do it?
Again, if you want to do it manually, Con, but please feel free to do it
Yeah,
manually.
I'm going to do that. I missed.
You missed
On a
that.
normal roll.
You missed.
That's rubbish. Try again.
That's a short souls.
You don't know how. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
am
you
I
have
rolling
a short sword, mate.
A short
Yeah. Oh,
sword.
you've got my disease, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
You got a different
so you rolled a
advantage to
5.
hit.
No, he's
5
not at an advantage to
plus
hit you.
1.
No, I've lost 2 to my attack roll to hit. So if that was that would be a 13 because I have archery. Would a 13 hit?
That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't
Damn
gone
it.
big. I haven't
Yeah, you
gone
got-
big now on this.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, you got my disease. I keep doing ranged attacks with scimitars.
yeah, because I'm having to roll all the way down to get to things, and I didn't roll high enough up. All right. So sorry about that.
That's all right,
Nice.
Right,
Well
Ian,
done.
crossbow
Yes.
bolt flies up from the courtyard and
Thank you.
sticks into this bloke's neck. He's like gives a strangled cry and falls to the floor.
Tell those two guys, you guys are next.
Oh, that's oh, you've gone large.
I went large. This one there.
Oh, he's still up. Staggers. He almost falls off of the battlements, but manages to keep his feet.
He's obviously not on a combat tracker, Dave, because
hang on.
44.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I don't think the one I'm fighting is either.
Yeah, he should. Hang on.
I can't see a 44.
Hang on, mate. Hang on. There's so many. I've got fucking places. He's just
What was it you
ridiculous.
said? Oh, there won't be under
Sorry,
20,
gentlemen.
right?
He should be on there now. And you reckon your one, Keith? You can't see your one either, no?
Yeah, I don't think it was.
No, I don't think Keith's one's on there either.
Hang on. You can see him though, can't you?
Yeah.
On the map, you know he's there. Hang on, dudes. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, Con, there he is. He's back on there. He keeps his feet, mate.
He's heavy though, so hopefully if someone hits him, he go down.
Yeah.
Sorry,
because that stops you from seeing how badly wounded they are on the combat tracker at that, doesn't it? So yeah, I need to remember.
It also doesn't come up on the list journal.
Yeah.
I think, whatever it's
Right. Excuse me. Anything else, Con?
No, that's it. I've ended my turn.
All right, cool. Stu, Soylent's up.
Looks like West Side is doing the job again.
Giving you the evil, Soylent.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll move you there. Go on. There you go.
I see a spaz.
Yeah. Poor old Blade looks on his. What am I saying? Poor old Blade. That bastard Blade. It looks like he's on his last legs.
Yeah, go with the paw.
No, I refuse. that awful murderer Blade.
Or Spider's got only 2 legs
Get that one,
left.
Blade. Get that one. And I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Oh, that's good.
No.
Yes.
Oh no.
Spider's only got 2 legs. Over here.
Yeah, Spider-Man's only got 2 legs, isn't it?
2 legs left.
That's like 20 hits to Blade.
Right. Clear.
Well, 22 hits.
Yeah.
All right. And then I bonus action healing light. That'll do.
Beautiful. Thank you, Soylent. 1 leg grows back. Lovely.
You're out of healing lights now, Stu, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm nearly out of everything. and 15's there. Then clear targets, and then at the bottom there, I can't be. They can't attack me from the stairs, can they?
No.
Actually,
No.
I'm just.
What? Just in case.
Yes, cancel that. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all right, mate.
yeah,
I know where you want to go. It's fine.
Yeah.
There you go. Boing. It's fine. You end up there. No problem.
I mine back to Jesus. Just clap on my hands and point. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah.
Told you, you need Mimecast. Told you.
Yeah, Jesus, in Dwarvish Sign Language, he has insulted you, sir.
Insulted your mother. Clack, clap, point. Your mother is a whore.
He's basically said your mother has no beard.
He's pointed back at you. You need glasses, and do that thing with his fingers.
What, the backwards eye thing?
Yeah.
Backwards hand on your eye.
Right, how many torches? Now, you've been putting out torches all over the place there, haven't you, Phil?
I've got 2 out, that's all. I'm on the building line, basically.
Right, have you seen, looking back where you've just come from, have you seen a couple?
Yeah, I've seen 2.
Right, okay. Now, the one that's just come around the corner, yeah. It was all pretty dark around that area. You've been putting out loads of fires. You've got the background of the burning boat down the cliffs, but there's something odd about this bloke. It's as if you can't quite put your finger on it, but it's as if he's holding. He looks human. He looks the same as all the other guys, but it's as if he's holding a torch. Yeah. But there's a light source with him moving, but you can see no torch in his. You can see no torch or light source, obvious light source in his hands.
Okay.
Daylight.
All right.
Wizard versus Warlock.
Hardy is
Right. I will hit number 44.
Yeah, okay. The one right next to you, yes.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's
That's got to
sake.
be a miss. Yes, it is.
It was a miss every time now.
That's a couple. That's a couple. You're losing
Ever
concentration.
since he's lost Bless.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it does go to show. There's been there's been a couple of occasions where just the extra one from Bless has fucking
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least one of your welcomes has been actually true.
Yeah, on me, my restrained thing.
And I'm just
Golden
going
8 and 1.
Sorry, so what you saying?
Yeah, I'm just going to stand there.
You just stand your ground, yeah.
Yep.
And hope Thomas and Silver can save you.
Yes, basically. I shout. I'll help you out, Thomas, because I know. Well, do I know that Thomas wanted to come up this way?
No, not really. No.
No, not really. Okay. Never mind.
Or if he was, he's changed his mind and headed the other way basically now.
Okay.
I don't
Good
think
to
we
go.
need
Yeah,
that much for a
all
long
finished.
Yep. Done.
A giant spider.
I would like to disengage, please, Div.
Okay.
And I'm going to do this gradually because I've got like a fucking 20-foot radius thing to move. So 5, 10, 15. There, please.
Are you moving? Because I can't. Hang on. So
Yeah.
on my map. Why can't I move the map?
Click on your character.
Oh, I'm trying to click on characters and it's not working. Has my PC blown up?
Do you want to cancel it and try to do it again, Div? Oh, actually, I can't. Only you can.
Blimey, that's a big mess.
Yeah, it's 30 foot.
There we go. The old Hoover.
Or
Am I right in thinking, Div, that am I right in thinking that where you've done something, Sholar's appeared? Where
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
had
That's
to
I was
think
just about to say that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I've got to. Yeah, sorry, because I've had to reopen the map, so there's going to be a.
Mr. Sholar.
Could you ignore that, please, gentlemen?
Ignored.
It does make a difference. No one can get to him.
Straight away, we go and get him.
You notice bubbles.
Yeah, it's because I had to open up the map again.
Bubbles.
Yes.
Reed straw.
Yeah, I didn't like the spell hitting Jesus.
Right.
The arrow.
The arrow, yeah. That wasn't a good round.
I'm trying to get to you. And
Yeah, I got battered as well, Brad. Yeah, I got battered.
Soylent doesn't understand sign language.
You don't.
Come on, let's go. Oh, you fucking absolute.
You missed me again.
Yeah. Absolute cunt.
Dear Gary Gygax.
My friend Keith is an absolute cunt.
Get in there.
Dear Gary Gygax, please have a word with Wizards of the Coast. My 5th edition is shit.
That's why they're going to do the 1 edition.
Yeah, Keith, he tries to manoeuvre around you. He kind of trips up on the bed that's there, that bit of bedroll that's there, that gets under his feet, and as he swings out at you, you easily get out of the way. He kind of like looks at you and gulps.
I smile.
I don't think he's gonna be around for much longer. Oh, I can't believe that. That just really pisses me off. That really pisses me off. Not picking on you or anything, Keith, but
No, you
Not
never
picking
do.
on you, but I really wanted to kill you.
You never do.
no, I just want to be able to. I just want to be able to hit something. That's all I want to do.
And I'm probably the easiest one to hit in the whole party.
You hit me twice.
I've been hit.
Nearly killed the spider, Div. Last round was a good one.
It killed the spider.
I think I underestimate how well you're doing, Div.
Noticeably, me and Thomas were very quiet throughout that. We're the only ones that say healthy on the combat tracker.
You're healthy and you know it. Clap your hands.
Everyone else is wounded or heavy.
I'm all right, thanks.
Hold on. Oh, I didn't scroll down as far as you.
Phil.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another guy comes out from. You see him coming out from the build, not the keep, the other building to the north. Yeah. Door opens, and again. Yeah, where you had turned off the torches and that area was in darkness. This geezer is lit up, mate, without any visible.
Oh, there's a spellcaster somewhere. Ooh.
They're adapting.
They
Like
did
the
adapt
Borg.
very quickly with those bloody
So
ladders.
they don't cancel my light.
Darkness cancels light, not light cancels darkness.
Yeah.
I think you'd need
We'll find
daylight,
out,
wouldn't you?
Yeah, it needs to be something quite big to cancel the dark.
I can do daylight.
It's definitely from what you're looking at, Phil. It's definitely not like bright, steaming like bright daylight, but there's something on them that's allowing them to move with no with no visible light source.
Okay.
All right.
And weirdly, they come from different directions as well.
Yes.
Homing light sources.
Oh, fucking the victims mode, aren't they? Right. 2025.
Did you say the victims have moved?
The victim has moved. His intended victim has moved.
All right.
He's an arachnophobe.
Is he a spandexophobe as well?
I'm not sure what I've eaten in the last few days, but I've been doing some dirty farts, like proper disgusting.
Lovely, Stu.
Thanks, Stu.
You've always done.
Needed to know that.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, cheers, Stu.
Brad, Jesus is up, mate.
Okay. First of all, I want to do a 5-foot step there, dragging that guy with me, hopefully dragging him up the square I've just moved from. Not next to Soylent. Yeah, like that. That's as far as I can move. I've got my squeeze.
Yes. Give him a tickle.
It's only one.
That was a tickle.
All damage though. And I'm just. Oh, I'm gonna rage as well. My other rage.
Okay. Yep. That's your last one, isn't it?
That is my last one. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
That one. Then I'm gonna hit him. The one I'm on. I'm gonna headbutt him.
You can headbutt him. Yeah. Okay. Oh yes.
Nice.
And then damage. I have to press on my giant smite, don't I, each time?
Yes. The extra damage you do. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add that. Right.
The amount of effects on you, Brad, is ridiculous. Right. Okay. You sort of like lean forward, like butt him in the face. You reckon you've broken his nose, but he's still up.
Done.
Dave Silver.
Oh, shock. Okay, I'll I mean, does it look like there's more people climbing over this wall by Hardy?
No, there hasn't been anyone for a while. So
right,
for a good, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds or so.
Okay, so I think if I take a pot shot at this dude, did I target him?
I can't see
44,
you.
bandit 44.
I can now. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And then we'll put.
Oh, you got two. You got Pirate IB Laddie as well.
No, he's just got one target.
Yeah. And then Hunter's mark him.
Oh no, it's Rhapsody he's got.
And then let's see if we can take a pot shot at this dude as well.
Nice.
That'll do. Bit of sneak attack.
Go on, David. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. I'm going to assume, in fact, Hardy, I'll leave that last one to you. And
you're going to assume that Ian can take care of the
last one, yeah.
I've been doing really shit. Go
and
ahead.
I'm going to fly over this way, Div. I want to see what's happening on this side.
How far you can get 30 feet, yeah?
Yeah, 30 feet. I just want to fly 30 feet over, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll move you.
Just want to see what I can see on the other side.
I'll make this. I'll move you.
Oh,
no,
it's a bit busier over this side.
That's because they can't handle their foe.
It needs to be there.
Yeah.
Hey, can you see, Dave?
Yeah, that'll do. I can see. That'll do, mate.
Yeah. It's a bit busier. There's a bit more frantic.
Yeah, a little bit more happening over this side.
Yeah, there's a lot more noises. So a lot of screaming and hoovering going on still.
And that'll be my go.
Right,
you did hear me, didn't you? Shout, Hardy. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool.
And so did Bandit 43.
Some figures are beginning to appear on top of the northern cliff face again, gentlemen. East side massive.
Is that Pirate Beer Laddie 15 and 35 and Bandit 35?
You what?
Yeah, I'm 30.
Hang on, could you stop see? There we go. Hang on.
24.
24.
Yeah, you just see him.
It's 3. Yeah, it's 3 in a.
You can't actually. So right, Stu, you can't see 15 and 35 because they're a bit too far back. I know you can because of the map, the way it works, but yeah,
Can I?
Yeah, fair enough.
Taller.
You can definitely see 24, mate. Right?
Can I see him because I'm taller?
No.
I can see him.
Yeah, Silver, you can see. Yes, you can see them. But yeah, again, the figures are beginning to kind of. There's a figure beginning to appear on top of the cliff face. But in the meantime, Stu, someone comes down the stairs and flacks you in the back of the head with a mace.
How rude!
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Fuck's sake, useless. Usual fucking shit rolls. Piece of shit. Sucking arseholes.
Love it.
Not just general average assholes.
No.
I'm so upset with my lads.
Your
They're
rolls.
really are
Yeah.
very poor. I'm most upset.
Can't say we noticed.
Especially against Stuart as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Probably the only chance we're going to get to hit him or bloody fire.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
That was your one chance to try and finish him off.
Stuart, is he sounding pretty much the same as Fenton's DM?
Yes. I'm gonna blow you up. Are these ones wearing armor, Div? By the way, sorry, Thug 2.
Yes, mate.
What armor? Is it metal?
They are leather.
If it was metal, do you think we'd be able to hit him?
Yeah. Shocking grass. Shocking grass.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. I keep expecting you to do like bonus action and disengage, etc., etc.
Right, the guy you've got hold of, Brad. He's he snapped out of his stupor last round. He's struggling to get away and strikes out
He
at
can
you.
still do stuff. Remember, it's just his movement. He's no longer got.
Yeah, he can't move. Yeah, you've got hold of him.
Yeah,
But
no,
he's,
I'm just reminding you. Make sure you didn't.
Yeah, he's come awake basically. Like gives a little scream and it whacks out at you. Oh, you were lucky there, mate. He's hit you.
That's not lucky then.
No, it's not because these things hurt. You're raging again though. Luckily, you just started to rage again, didn't you? So here we go.
They've been regularly doing 6 damage to people that are resistant.
Like we said, it's been a lot tougher over it than your side.
Yeah.
Another one's coming down the stairs. Another one of these bastards with the serrated swords.
Yeah.
You boys are in a nice crossfire now.
Oh, you cunt.
Need that.
Oh, fucking give up. Fucking give up.
They can surrender. I've killed
They
lots
might
of
as
them.
well. They fucking might as well. Absolutely useless. Who's this? Oh, still one left on Ian. Yay! Haven't you, sir?
Nope.
or perhaps not.
Oh, dear.
Surrender, sir. You might as well.
I think I prefer my side.
We did say that was the easier side. Welcome to where it's tough.
Just hear moaning and whining from that side all the time. I think it must be the
Yeah, that's
wind.
just from the DM. Right, Brad, Jesus is beginning to find himself surrounded by lots of little plurbs all around him now, mate. It's beginning to get a little bit hairy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good,
I rolled
good.
2 natural ones on it on him. It's just fucking
I haven't got
ridiculous.
a shield on either.
It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, have you taken your shield off on the
Yeah, I ain't got my shield on. I
yeah.
ain't done it on pages. That's why I'm doing a bit more damage.
Oh mate, it's just fucking, it's dreadful. Phil, Rhapsody is up.
Okay, right. I tell Thomas to get you and Hardy need to start heading east, and we'll meet up. Follow me if you wish, if you are brave.
A voice from the dark, a mysterious voice from the darkness.
Love the
If you are brave.
Yeah, the darkness, if you are brave. It's brilliant.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one.
Yeah, you're advantage to hit because you're in. He can't see you. You're in the darkness.
Oh, how many have I done there?
Just to make sure.
I did the same thing as Con. I only did one.
That's very weird. Well, I'll look into it. So, what was the first? You
21.
draw. Well, yeah, the first one you've hit, mate.
Yeah.
It's got.
Here we go. Oh,
It's got 2 people targeted, 18 and 13.
Oh, that'd be why.
Oh, that'll be why. Hang on then, mate. So, yeah, well done, Ian. 13. So I've got to remove some damage to number 18. Yeah.
Yeah, just 9.
9. Okay. Well, the energy lances out. You strikes. It was a good hit, Phil, but he's yet to be wounded. This guy, so he's still on his feet.
I'm moving.
Hang on, mate. I've got to find number 18. There he is. Fine. And then you start to move. Okay. No worries, Phil. Let's bring Test Boy with you.
Just want to leave enough space so Con can shoot his arrow if necessary.
All right, okay. You good?
Has he got a line along the building line to shoot? He hasn't, has he?
No, mate. The dark.
Okay.
You're blocking that little little corridor, as it were. That you're kind of blocking it with darkness, mate. To be honest.
Again.
That's 20.
Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner of a building, Phil. If you want to move 5 foot, I think you can move there, mate. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's really dark, basically. So.
Yeah, I can't see the building line, but that's fine.
Yeah. You're up against the building. There's about another 5 or 10 foot of building to the north of you.
Oh, right.
All right. It's all pitch black there.
Okay, I can't do anything for Con then.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you, you bastard. Or maybe not. Right, gentlemen, we will leave it there at the beginning of the 16th round.
Cool. Sounds good. Or not good for headache, but
Yeah, let's go and have a tea break, and then we'll be back for the another round.
I think we need to start looking at an escape plan.
I thought I could have killed fuck one. That's fucking fucking
annoying.
Yeah. Judgment calls are not going quite so well today.
Yeah.
Doing all right. There's just so many of them.
Yeah.
We're not doing that all right.
No.
All the fighters are nearly down.
Get into buildings, maybe.
Get together, like we said.
Yeah.
Yeah. How am I getting?
Buildings,
How
that might
can
be
I
better.
get back up on the ledge? I can't jump, can I? Because I've not got enough strength or reach.
It's not. It's only based on your strength in terms of your. It's not based on strength in terms of actually doing it, unless you have to roll. But it's your height plus half your height plus your strength modifier added on top. That's the.
I have no
amount
idea how
you
tall
can
I
jump.
am.
15 foot, mate. 15 foot.
Yeah.
If you say you're 5 feet, that would make 7.5 feet, and then whatever your strength modifier is added on top, it's only going to be about 8 or 9 feet. So probably not.
I'm 5 foot. I'm a human. I'm not a midget.
Yeah, 5 feet.
5 feet is a midget for a human.
Even if you go 6 feet, that's going to give you an extra half. That will make it 8 or 9.
No.
It makes it 9.
Let's go over to the ship.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
So,
so
I mean, if these,
Con, what happened in the first round? We suddenly got they all come up ladders.
Oh, we got surrounded. Yeah.
yes, you managed to spot them one round before they got up there because you were pulling up the rope.
Yeah, that's because at the end of last time we played, I was like, right, we've got to move. We've heard. I know that we could hear the wind from the spider, so I'd already planned last session to basically say, "Come on, Hardy, we got to go and like meet up with the others." So I text Div what I was going to do on the first round, and that was my first action was to pull up the rope on that side, because also the other thing was that I was conscious of the fact that someone coming behind us, like potential of someone coming behind us.
So basically, what happened? You basically done that, but you didn't say anything to Hardy about let's go.
No,
so,
I did. I said right. I'll tell you what my text was to Div. Right, my text to Div was fuck off. Sorry, I just opened up the wrong app rather than WhatsApp. I wasn't telling you. I wasn't telling you
that
to
was a bit
fuck
harsh.
off. Yeah.
Either telling me to fuck off,
Yes.
or your opening text to Div was fuck off.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do what I asked him.
Yeah.
Because I told him to fuck off. I said my message was I'm going to pull the rope up as we come up. If it can be done as part of my movement or interact with environment, I'll delay my go to drop the rope on Hardy's side of his go. And by drop, I mean drop the rope while it's anchored, not drop the lot on him. Right? And I said, and say in your best American accent, Hardy, it's time to go now. We need to meet up with the others. So that's the message I sent to Div.
Yeah, so that I don't remember the Hardy part, but the rest of it was good. But what obviously happened was you went to pull up the rope when there was somebody already hanging on to it.
Well, that was very good then, wasn't it?
So you cut the rope.
Preempted.
Yes, you cut the rope and ran down the thingy, but you didn't say anything to Hardy about meeting up with everyone else.
Okay. All right.
I don't think
Also,
so anyway.
Did you not actually pick up the grapple hook?
No.
Oh.
You cut the rope, but did you actually pick up the grapple hook?
Yeah,
the grappling hook is at Bandit 42's feet, basically.
Yeah. I mean what Div did in my actions was that's fair.
Was what was accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. And besides, I don't need a rope to get up.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We may need the rope to get back in, and we have to get out. How do we get back in and we don't have a grappling hook? More my fault.
Hoover.
We can come up a spider.
Hey, coming back.
go for a short rest.
Yeah, I think our main problem is that we are split up, and we're not concentrating our strengths. We're you know,
that's what I was getting at. That was my thing to kind of prompt us. As I said, it's very meta because I knew what you lot were doing anyway because of the fact that I've been watching the screens and I've watched the videos again, so it's kind of listening in more detail of what's going on. But but Soylent wasn't being meta. That's why I was asking whether we had heard anything. So we'd heard nothing but the Hoover spider, and no one said anything. No one's done it, so it was like, right, okay, let's move because we need to, because no one knows what's going on. If we can't hear you, you can't hear what we're doing either. So I was kind of prompting to join up without metaing. But it ended up being quite good because it probably helped me and Thomas not be surprised by fucking.
They got up, but couldn't attack because they got up quite quickly, but couldn't attack. But yeah, I mean, they probably tipped their hand, but they had to run up quickly instead of waiting another go.
And then I'd peer over and going, "What's going on down there?"
Timing that was.
Chris and Keith have pretty much been playing it as we can't hear nothing because we've all been very close together enough. Even if we have it like we are, we're right next to it. We've not really moved any distance away from it and stuff. So we've been constantly in and out of it, but pretty much next to it. So
yeah, I would have went up there, but it's good that Blade's in a bad condition because then that made my decision to attack the other thing next to him. Otherwise, I'd have wandered up there for torches.
Yeah, my ears are still ringing.
Yeah.
We've
still got to find Blade.
like I said, the fighters are not doing good right now. Them two have got hardly anything, and I'm very, very close behind, especially being hit by multiple sources now.
Yeah, I've just been lucky. I've just been really lucky, but I am getting whittled down. But shit, I've lost my character sheet.
I don't like that spongy Soylent there, though. It's right in the mix, isn't he?
I'm helping.
You are, indeed, mate. You are, but you're still a worry. You are.
I don't know if he is. Jesus is looking at him with just all kinds of, why are you doing nothing?
You're still acting like you can't hear nothing, Brad.
I can't, technically. Someone would have to shout right next to me to be able to hear. Just because I step out of it.
Damn. Cool bananas.
Another brilliant session.
We will leave it there. So yeah, the murder hobos, Thomas and Silver, keep marching on. But it's getting quite exciting over on the east side, I have to say.
Yeah, can we get round to them in time?
Under pressure.
This attack on this castle by me has been shit. I have missed so many times in this battle.
Don't you start.
I almost matched Kara for this battle, but I've been lucky because they've been missing me as well. I don't mind missing as long as they miss me.
Yeah, but you got to look on the bright side, right? So you've been an Uber spider, Kara, if you haven't been able to actually attack or anything. So that's done lots of good things. And Hardy's been soaking up beatings and been the target of and the focus of other things.
At least 16.
If you're going to talk about uselessness, I've cast Bless and hid in the bushes effectively.
And healed? No, you've done effective healing.
Everybody's has played their part. I know that it's frustrating, Chris, but like that web, for example, when you webbed that guy, basically that took two of them, and they can hit really hard. They hit Jesus and Blade really fucking hard. Now you took them out from getting down to Jesus at the bottom of the stairs for a couple of rounds, mate. If they had got down there and started like laying into them,
I'd be dead already.
So there's, I know it's fucking frustrating rolling the dice because I have it as well. It just drives me mental.
Yeah, it does.
We'd all be dead by now if you'd been actually hitting every time.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
This fight would have been over quick.
Me and Thomas, Feather falling over the other side of the things and running off into the night together.
I would like to point out, Div, that I lost like 15 hit points from you randomly shooting into the darkness through disadvantage and everything right at the beginning, which was slightly annoying.
And so this is at least making up for it a little bit.
Swings and roundabouts.
Exactly.
When I didn't have rage on as well. I think this is the comeuppance. That's what it is.
He did.
Oh,
As soon as Stu put
the
me in
lesson
there,
learned from that is to rage early.
It would have gone.
Yeah, I know.
Round 16.
Yeah, exactly. 16 rounds, man. Fucking hell.
Right.
It's going to be a month, isn't it?
I'm going to have
2 months of fighting.
I'm going to have to do a bit more testing with the effects on Thomas because that was really, really strange.
Div, also, I didn't want to say during the game, but I've lost my magic missile wand. Unless you've just taken that away from me for being a naughty boy. But that's
No, you haven't, mate. Right, Stu. So you weren't there for the explanation.
Sorry.
So hang on, let me get to your character sheet for a start.
Harry Potter stick.
Harry, yeah.
Activate. Is it in your inventory?
Right. Now, what happens now, Stu?
Yep.
Right. So you're looking at your actions tab, yeah, and there's basically there's nothing on there.
Yes,
right.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. Go into your inventory tab.
Yeah.
Now at the bottom, you've got your wand of magic missiles, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got that little bag icon, which means you're carrying it, but it's not equipped.
Okay.
Click it once, it's equipped. Now look at your action tab. At the top, is there something that says wands?
Ah, yes. Yes.
Click on that, and it will open it.
Expand it. Yeah. I've got it now. Okay. Lovely.
Okay. So when you equip an item, yeah, it now any effects it can automatically apply effects to you, and also it will bring up on your action tab any powers associated with that item.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed the potion of healing was there. It's come up as the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't there before, and it's got a little button in it. And
yeah. So also, if you want to see anything now on your action tab, just have a look in your inventory and see if it's actually equipped or just carried.
Excellent. Okay. Lovely. Thank you.
All right. Do you want to leave it equipped for the minute or?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Just so you know it's there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because I can. Right. I don't carry anything. I've got both hands free at all times anyway. So.
All right. So yeah, I didn't take away. I didn't take it away from you.
No, I knew you hadn't taken it.
Ian, you've lit a torch apparently.
I just was doing the little.
Oh, you're just doing some testing, yeah.
Yes.
Is it? All right, no worries. Right, gentlemen, we'll call it a night there.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much, Steve.
I don't want to worry anyone, but there are still 18 targets that we can actually see.
Fucking how many?
18 that are actually on the tracker. That's not including anyone who's not on it.
Yeah, what I've done, once you've seen a unit that's like revealed itself, I put them on the tracker, so you know they're there. Now they might have retreated or hidden or gone away for the minute. So,
but there's at least 18. There's 18 that we know about still alive somewhere.
Cool.
There's seven.
Well, in our immediate vicinity, I can see 5, and 4 of them are on hazers.
Yeah, I can see 12. I can see 12 right now. I can see most of them.
I can only see 1.
Yeah. Ian, come over to the other side, mate.
Well, that's what
Rhapsody has said.
Yeah,
he
Silver's
shouted out. Yeah, so I might as well.
And I did see if you want to stay that side.
I might just stay this side just to
keep guys.
Safer.
Yes.
We've got a choice. In 2 weeks, do you want to do this again, or do you want to do something else? It's up to you.
This is
fun.
We keep piling through the assault on a River Guard keep. All right, okay, no problem. That's no problem. I can do either. It's not a problem. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Cheers.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
By Twitter's logging.
Yeah, by Twitter,
I'm still
yeah.
here.
Mm.
Our recording has stopped.
I'm still recording, but yeah.
That was a tougher session.
Fucking hell. There's still loads of them, and these big
And
bastards,
they've
they're
got
taking
more hit points as well.
Yeah, they've probably got double the hits as the other ones.
Yeah.
Because if Con weren't taking them out and Silver weren't taking them out in one hit, it's like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, these ones got somewhere around 30 or so hit points or
Yeah,
more.
about that.
Yeah.
And also they're doing double damage on me and Keith.
So they're on par with us then.
And me, Brad.
Oh yeah, and you, yeah. All
you're
three of
on
us.
armors as well, yeah.
All three of us getting torn to shreds. They just hit me for 12.
Yes.
In that last one.
Yeah, I messed up
like
the
I
last
said, I know
day. I should have moved.
I know some people thought it was going well, but I'm like 3 hits or 2 hits away from dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised
well
because when Keith was going, I'm going to rage and then I'm frenzy, I was like, oh, hold on, that's not very good. He's got like 3 hits left. If he gets hit for 8 damage or so,
basically,
that would, he would lose all.
Basically, Stu, you're now seeing the west side. East side have known that this has been bad for a while. We've seen it this bad for a while. We've been already hit by these things already, and we're throwing everything we've got
Stuart
now.
knows that sort of like it was Stuart doing East side and West side. Yeah. It was like not Soylent. Soylent's like that. It's been saying,
no, I know that.
come and join up. It's like we got to go this way. As I said, when it all started off, I misunderstood. I thought that Phil was going to block off the side with the flank with darkness, and we were going to concentrate on one side. And then everyone all went through the darkness. I was like, oh, what the fuck? That's not very. That doesn't seem to be a clever idea.
Didn't go through the darkness.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be going.
I stayed this side.
On top of a battlement in darkness in a castle we don't know where we are. Traversing that in the darkness didn't seem the best idea. I understand Spider going around and getting rid of.
So the better idea was just to stand there and hope they all come to us.
No, not at all. But
hold on a second. 1 minute.
No, hold on. I'm not blaming anyone. Let me just say, I'm not saying blaming anyone or anything like that at all. I think everyone's done fantastic. It's been doing really well. Everything like that. I'm not saying anything like that at all. I'm just saying I misunderstood. And also after round 1, after you'd gone through the darkness. On our side, they started coming through anyway because me and Thomas started. I say me and Thomas and me effectively just chucking little sticks at them.
Where it all went wrong. Where it all went wrong is when you Misty stepped Ian into the courtyard. To be quite honest.
Yeah.
Because then that meant we had to stay to help.
Oh
Ian.
yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not
Stu. The reason why I went that way is because obviously as turn order. Right, 1 second. As turn order, yeah. It was Phil's turn. It's not Phil's. I'm not saying blaming Phil or anything. He's made a decision to go down that way. 1 second. He's made a decision to go that way. So the party is. I'm just following where the party's going. So I'm following the person who's moved, who's made that decision, and he went that way. So that's why I went that way as well.
Yeah,
and I thought everyone else would follow.
Again, I'm not saying anything's gone wrong. It just, I said, I misunderstood, and Con's right. Because of the fact that it was like try and drag to get into the fray. Me stepping Hardy in was probably not a good idea at all.
Also, it was a bad idea, Stu, in the sense that you asked me and Hardy. Hardy can't see very far. I could see the amount there were down there.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to everyone having dark vision and being able to see.
Not just dark vision. I have long range dark vision. Like you do.
Okay.
So I can see the other walls. I can see everything that was there, and I was like, "There's no fucking way you're sending me down there. I wasn't coming down there with me. I'm not going down there." It was a death pit. It was literally looking like an arena, and just like put him down. That's like no.
Well, the idea was obviously that we were on the top to provide covering fire and stuff. But no, it wasn't a good idea at all.
Ultimately, it hasn't gone wrong, but the point is, between last session and this session, and I agree with what Div's done, but it's gone really difficult because the boat is now providing a lot of light, which none of us probably originally assumed.
Didn't take into
fair enough. That's hampered us quite a bit.
And I've been torn. I've been torn with kind of the boat as well.
The thing is with that is David's done too well at stopping them from fucking putting it out.
Well, no, it was supposed to be a light, but I guess we didn't consider the fact of a massive boat of light is going to light the whole bloody castle, which is, in fairness, is fantastic. I didn't consider it, and when he said it, I was like, no, that's probably perfect, actually.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I was trying to figure out to go over there and put it out, but then we're so fucked over here, I can't move.
No,
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, Chris. You wouldn't have been able to put it out. Your thing wouldn't be enough to put it out.
Nah.
That's like a race.
Well, gradually it would.
Whole boat
It's
on
open.
fire.
It's open flame, Brad.
Yeah, but it's big open flame. It's not like a torch. It's a massive open flame. Like that. That isn't a normal put out fire.
Yeah,
it depends on the wording of the spell. If it says,
yeah.
But
that would need.
Dave would say no.
Yeah, I think he probably would.
I would say no. That's a huge fire. You'd need something like a bead of water or something massive, like big, a lot of water or something to put it out now.
Bead of water. I remember using that.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work.
Use
You're
the
right.
situation for it
Okay, that's made me feel a bit better. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
well,
no.
there we go. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have
But
said.
yeah,
I
no,
would've said
it's just
no.
as the famous Mike Tyson said, everyone's got a plan until they get a punch in the face, and like as soon as we got started off, things.
Or can I add to that? Everyone's got a plan until they get snoo-snoot.
Yeah, everyone's got a plan until an idiot teleports them into the middle of a melee frenzy.
Yeah.
It has gone well though. It's been a brilliant fight, and we had
excellent.
I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it.
It was always going to be difficult to assault a fucking castle like this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like we have done well, but I don't feel like it's now looking good. But we have done well. I'm not saying anything against anyone's done. I think we've done fantastic.
Yeah, the now the reinforcements for the West Side Massive are coming over to help. So
we may be too
It
late.
looks like I'm going to have to go north and try and. I don't know where Phil went around a corner.
You're going to run into a good few people as well.
Yeah, that's not going to be good, is it?
Or else I'll come down and try and join Ian.
And a magic user.
Who's looking at the water to potentially escape. Because I'm just thinking, I'm looking at Blade, I'm looking at me. I don't know Hardy's down. When I see that Hardy's fucked as well, I'm just like, what do we have left? I'm out of everything. Stuart, you're almost out of everything.
Yeah.
Keith's almost out of everything. We're on last legs and we ain't fought anything big. And as I said, I know there is a big guy in that tower where Keith is standing because I saw him through the door at one point. So that's one. Plus Pike's at the north. Plus there's two casters near Phil. I think there's no way we can get much further than we are. Even if I just don't see it. We could take down these ones where we are, and we're going to struggle to do that. I think.
All right, Thomas. So it looks like we're leaping off the battlements then.
How many have we got? A few rounds of
Yeah. We still got a few rounds because if we started off this session as round 10, and I think it was like round 11 or round 12 when I cast it. So we've got until about round 21, 22. So yeah.
No, the room I'm in, I think opens the gate, doesn't it?
No, it only opens the chain.
I think
but
it
the chain is
chain,
relevant.
mate.
We can pass the chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you thinking about you're right about the possibility of we'll be back. Don't worry, we'll be back.
I'm gonna kill the one who I'm snoo-snooing, and then I'm gonna start to edge towards the water. Is what I'm looking to do.
And then I should do the same plan, same wall.
I'm a couple of hits out from going down, and I have nothing. That's it. I'm all out. Like there isn't much tricks I've got left. Rather than I'm going to be going in total defense at some point soon. So I haven't got much left.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take one turn to kill Snoo and then go on total defense because I can't take the damage these guys are putting on me. They will take me down quick. There's 3 of those guys that are doing double damage to me, and one of them just hit me for 12, and that wasn't the maximum.
Yeah, maybe it's time for the wind team to go. But then you've got those ones at the north coming down. They're going to end up shooting us, and the bloke popping out of the water. You've got no disadvantage there.
We could hope that Phil and Con are coming around that way to deal with them.
Yeah.
We could hope. That's what I'm saying. It's. I know some people still do have hit points, but those people who do have hit points are not going to stand up enough.
No.
For the fact that, like more so, like Keith hasn't got much range. Ian hasn't got much range. I can change to range, but we need someone else to be in front. That's why I'm saying I don't feel like we've got a lot left to go much further.
And we can't even retreat into the room where Blade is because you think there's a big guy in there.
Yeah, there definitely is. I've definitely seen him. He's got a different looking face.
I saw him. Yeah, he had a name, but I don't know why he's not in here now.
He probably hid behind a curtain.
Should we take the tower? Should we take the tower then?
If we take the tower, then we're stuck in the tower.
Yeah.
That might be. That's what I was worried about. Going in the tower might be where we make our final stand.
There's a roof.
Water though.
No, it doesn't have an upstairs. It doesn't have a means to get upstairs, and you have to get into the upstairs bit before you can then actually climb a wall to get out of the gap that's in the wall. So it's none of it's a straight through, easy way to go through. We could potentially try and break the floor and then climb up, but all of that is all difficult.
Why not just run up the stairs and go back to where we were and get down the ladders and basically the way we come into the building? But because they've got ladders, haven't they? They probably left ladders.
Yeah, no, we totally could. We could also steal a ladder as well.
Yeah.
Be my plan.
Steal a ladder and run into the darkness.
Well, I think we'll take these 5 out for starters and see where we are after that. I think.
60. Another one you can't see.
I can't see one. So
yeah, there's another one of the naughty ones up on top.
Believe it or not, I've hardly seen anything. All I've seen is what I've seen.
I like long range vision because it makes me see everything. Get very scared about everything. Calculating, going, oh my god, no one else can see these. I'm gonna chew it.
So we've got range, haven't we? You got David doing fucking massive damage.
And Con.
We do, but look at
Ian's,
the ones that are around
Ian's
me.
probably used everything.
2 of them on me almost kill me. They both hit me.
Yeah, the pirate people.
Yeah.
Are a pirate. They're the dirty ones, aren't they?
And there's a 3rd one and a 4th one now.
I'm hoping to take this fucker out now.
Yeah, I'm hoping to take out one on me. That leaves us 2 more.
Then I'll be taking out the one that's nearest.
Well, I wanted to point out to you, Keith, you've got to remember your frenzy doesn't work alongside your extra attack.
Okay.
Weapon. They're both bonus attacks, so you won't get the 3 attacks for that.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Chris yesterday. I was talking about 3 attacks would make a lot of sense, but you don't actually get it because I didn't realize the frenzy is a bonus attack. I thought the frenzy was part of the normal attack. So they're both.
Are they both bonus, Brad?
Yeah, they both give the bonus attack.
Okay.
When you bonus, I was like, really?
That's rubbish. Because you should be. I don't agree with that. Even if it's against me, I wouldn't agree with that.
It's all balanced. It's not about just now. It's about what happens later and everything else, and how other things affect it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
what you need to do, Keith, is you need to get to 4th or 5th level. You get extra attack, right?
Oh yeah, 5th level. Yeah. Don't worry, I can't wait for 5th
Yeah,
level.
5th level. Yeah, then you can have your 3 attacks. Then I think.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're all waiting for 5th level, aren't we?
Yeah, massively. It'd be massive for everyone.
This is interesting. I think I'll just stay where I am.
Yeah, you're mostly protected. I've got you covered until I go down.
Yeah.
And then you've got me covered from the other side. I think our back to back is the best we can be.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, what is he back to back with you at the moment?
Yeah, we're back
more
to
or
back.
less. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
To stop the range stuff.
Anything range from the back.
I got you covered, Jesus.
I'm still giving you the evils.
I've got no
look where
idea
look where Soylent is though. Look at the fucking these are the best.
Right, guys, I got to go.
All
Right,
right, mate.
and it's all soon, right?
Yeah.
You take care, Con. See you, mate. Look at Soylent.
Yeah, no, like I said, what I was worried about was because me, Keith, and I know Ian's fucked. And I'm sitting there thinking, we're fucked. And the people who are nice and happy are the people who currently aren't surrounded, who haven't taken hardly any damage and generally don't take any damage in the fights. And it's like, well, if we reverse the party now and say those who are not the front line become the back line, and those who are the back line become the front line, how long will that last? Not long.
It's not my fault you chose to be a fighter.
I'm doing my job very well, thank you. It's not
Yes, I think
nothing to do with me
so.
while we're in this situation.
Just wish I was fucking hitting a bit more.
No, Soylent's up front line, mate. Look.
Yeah, I'm
He's
front
there.
line.
Look at him. Look at him.
Who's in front
By
line?
accident.
That's how he goes
By
down.
accident.
He's actually shitting himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always in the front line. That's how he goes down more than me. He's done it many
That's
times.
good, though.
He's like, oh, I'm in the front line.
He's kept Keith's rage going.
Yeah, that was
that was needed.
Yeah, I thought
you've kept the spider going, mate, as well. So I can at least take a hit.
Yeah, there's like obviously as in 5e healing is mostly kind of needed for like just bringing people back up again because there's no repercussions of dropping to naught and get back up again.
There is. You're wrong in that.
What? Go
in
on.
this party, you're wrong. In this party, you have people with rage.
Yes, yeah. That's exactly why I did it to
yeah, that's what
Blade.
I'm saying. So that what you're saying doesn't work in this party in as much as most of the frontliners
Yes,
are
in
rage.
normal circumstances, healing is thingy. But yeah, like you've got two people that rage and one's that's a wild shot. That's
Chris rages as well.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
rage.
Yeah. Are you a raging spider at the minute?
I can't, mate, because I've got a spell. I can't concentrate.
Oh right, yeah, that's
On
right.
a
Because
spell
if you
whilst I
rage, you
rage.
lose concentration. Okay.
Yeah.
And he hasn't got enough legs to really pull off the rage properly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why I was healing Hardy was because of the fact that I felt bad for dumping him in the middle of all the fight. So I was keep making sure that he stayed up, and basically so he could take fire, so it was, so that Thomas could fucking take everyone out around him. So yeah, so that was
the problem is it looked good on your side because you was taking out lots of people, but
now you're tapped.
They were all little people, and if you were with us, we would have been able to do more of the plan without taking as many hits. Because Chris would have been able to be better served going and take out the lights. Whereas right now he can't leave me and Keith because me and Keith were already under enough pressure as soon as we got down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been taken off the torch.
I know that as
I'm not blaming you, Stu. I'm just saying we've learnt a lesson from next time. You need to make sure that Ian knows where he's going because he didn't know that. And I forgot to tell him.
In no circumstances is splitting the party any good. It's normally derogatory, like detrimental to both sides.
I was happy with Phil. Obviously, Phil's going around with his darkness, but now I'm a bit worried about him with this bloke with his little light in his hand.
He's I kind of feel that
I'm a bit scared about that.
Overcommitted, but at the same time, he has warned Con, so at least.
Yeah, and he's done really well, really well going around.
He's been another fucking silent assassin going around and killing.
Yeah,
Yes.
But daylight. Hopefully it's not daylight because
I wouldn't have thought it's daylight.
Spells darkness.
It's more that
I've also been assassinating, by the way.
What's that?
I've also been taking people out.
Your assassination is like a massive fucking slap to the bean.
Slap. Yeah. It's not really quiet, is it, Brad? You're not really assassinating anyone.
Sneaky slap.
I'm holding and just shushing them. That's quiet to me.
Yeah, every time that he comes to that, I just keep the little fucking gif that I've seen of like a sloth who holds onto a cat and then just puts its claws around the cat's face. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, shush now, shush.
But that fucking thing's still alive, though. The one you got in it.
The what?
Laddie 5 is still alive.
Only just.
I'm not sure. I don't think that it took the damage from before. Brad.
It should be automatic though. It should automatically.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Does healthy always show up if it's at full health, or is there like a threshold?
I think healthy is still.
Right,
yeah, no, I think it's a threshold.
It is a threshold for healthy. I just thought healthy was you've taken no damage whatsoever.
The best way is we can go up now and see.
Well, David says wounded and he's only been hit once, I think, this whole fight.
Right. And what's his hits? Is David still here or has he gone?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
We can
so us three are on heavy.
So you think
we've been on heavy for a while?
Actually, I think the first one of the two.
I thought healthy was you've taken no hits, and as soon as you take a hit, you're wounded, and then you go to or light or whatever. Is it wounded? Then it's wounded and then heavy and then there's no light one.
Critical, isn't it? Or was it changed?
I don't know. It looks like it's healthy, wounded, heavy. Now.
Oh, okay.
That's what everyone's on: healthy, wounded, or heavy.
No, yeah, it does say wounded straight on him. It does say he's wounded after taking 4 damage. The guy I'm squeezing.
Yeah, but
I
go
just rolled
back
up.
up. I'm sure that because you did damage to him when you
I've done
dragged
it
him the
twice.
first time.
I did. I've done it twice. The first one was a 4, the second one was a 1, and both of them are giving a damage message to the pirate.
Oh right, I may have been looking at the wrong one then because I'm sure it said healthy.
There was quite a few there.
Yeah, there are quite a few all listed together.
No,
Yeah.
it does go to wounded when I do that.
Okay.
So Laddie 5 should be heavily wounded, right? Heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's actually had a big tonking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to take an extra D4, and then if I hit him, he should go down.
Yeah, I'm going for Thug 1. Yeah, those 4 with those dirty swords as well.
Yes, all the girls.
Mm.
The images of girl.
If we keep fighting these on, I'm going to put armor on, and then Dib will like that even less when I'm with bigger armor class. Because I can. I don't have to wear it. Well, I'm only wearing it because of.
You can't rage with it, can't you?
That's all. I'm going to get the rage ability from my own class eventually.
Oh, are you?
A better one. One that doesn't go. It's a minute and it doesn't go.
Right, and also does it have no armor restrictions as well?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I only get it once as opposed to the twice though. Because my giant thing is giving me. That's the problem. Is I made my character before this class came out, and I didn't realize originally. But most of the things I get in this class literally double stack with stuff I've already got, which is really annoying.
Right. So what are you? Are you a fighter barbarian?
I'm a 1 level barbarian. That's all I was ever going, and then I'm a 3rd level fighter rune knight.
What? And you would have been a 4th level rune knight if you could do it again with the books that have come out.
I don't know though, because it's more so I would have been a Goliath rather than a dwarf. Because I had the same choice Ian had, but I was worried about being able to see in the dark. That's the main reason why I didn't go it. But they get the same stats.
Oh, do they?
I thought
the dwarf got the better stats.
No, both. Well, I get +2/+2, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think the dwarf is the only one that does get the +2/+2. Strength and con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
dark vision is not to be sniffed at all.
Yeah, but I get dark vision. I've got dark vision now. That's why I'm sitting twice the length.
Right.
Oh man, I'm still very happy. Jesus, Zeus is fantastic. So it's not a problem. But the thing is, as I go up, the next rune I get will probably give me resistance, as I've already got as a dwarf, to poison.
Ah, right. Okay, I see what you mean.
Which is quite annoying. Or I take the other one. So I've got 2 choices, which is one that gives me resistance to the poison like dwarf, but that's the one that gives me the 1 minute damage reduction like rage for 1 minute without going off. Or I take the other one, which means I can't be surprised. And that one is that I can essentially make any one person, I get once a day, once per short rest, to make any roll again. So them hitting us, if they get a critical, I can make them re-roll. If any of us fail a save, so I can make us re-roll. I can do that once a day for up to 60 feet of someone I can see.
That is good, but that
both very good
compared to a minute of uninterrupted rage.
Yeah.
Difficult one. What I also realised, which I was quite excited about, is there is one of the feats, a new feat, allows you to be expertise in a skill.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking for that.
I thought that was already in the player's handbook.
It is for certain classes, like thieves, but not anyone else. It's not in thingy. There's only skilled in the player's handbook, which means you can learn 3 skills.
Okay. Sorry, I see what you mean. You mean actually expertise, right? Okay.
Yeah. If I get expertise in athletics, then when I can do it, my athletics will mean.
Was that a feat in Sanfars or something?
Passes. The problem is I also need mobile, so.
Oh God, mobile is awesome.
I'm trying to decide on whether I want mobile or I want the XXX.
So I think next round's key, you know. Key round.
Yeah, we need to make
is.
sure that the three fucking
Would-
all three fighters don't go down like a sack of shit and leave me on my
Yeah.
own.
And we at least get rid of 3 of them. So that's Thief 1 and the one Bradley's ball squeezing and Keith's 1 has got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then some damage on the other 3.
But that means I'm still got potential to be a bit hit by 2 of these guys with the sword.
Yeah.
Thankfully, one of them's hitting Stuart, so that's might save
Yeah.
me from something.
He's got a hittable face, and so Mike.
He's got a very hittable face.
What, Stuart or Soylent?
So, no, not Stuart, Soylent. Allow me to introduce myself. Bash. that's not very nice.
I'll try and not
like
be hit by saying, I can give you vouchers for Thursdays.
Yeah.
I like the way when Stuart is in this game and Div's just literally sounding like I do in the other game. Oh, fucking Stuart.
Yeah, but the bless and the fucking healing and stuff like that over and now is helping massively.
I was pleased with my critical. 20 damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's nice.
it's like Con getting Con and David going, oh, only 16 damage. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's 16 damage is a lot.
Yeah, my worry is those ones at the back there because Clara's got heal. You said you've nearly tapped out, and you should do.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Everyone should have a healing potion apart from.
Yeah, I've got a healing potion as well.
Yeah, Keith don't have one.
Yeah, you and Keith.
Anyway, I've got to go now, boys. But yeah.
Cool.
I carried on recording, so I'll dump all this at the end anyway.
Stuart, how do you want me to? Do you want to set up some means of had it? It's 2 GB the file is.
Yeah, 2 gig. Dump it in like a Google Drive or whatever, or a shared
Send
somewhere.
you a link.
Yeah, please, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I think I can do it through OneDrive, can't I? I can do a link from OneDrive.
Yes, you can. Yeah, yeah.
I pay for OneDrive, so you should be able to do a link for that. I'll do it through that.
All right, excellent. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Stu.
Like I said, Stuart, there is a problem with mine in that I don't know what I couldn't hit because obviously I haven't listened back to it, but mine might not be great. So what I started doing was pause. I started muting myself when everyone else was talking because what I noticed is because I've got microphone and sound set up through Discord, it's fine. It does uses NVIDIA Broadcast so that it takes out a lot of the background noise. That's how my Discord works, but it works like that in other things. The problem is when I set up the software, the sound it takes is like one of them's basically specified as like all the other sounds of the computer and then my microphone. And I realized that when my microphone was open, it was looping and it's potential you can hear it back sort of thing. So I had to start muting it. So it may not be the best, but it's still something. But I can sort that out. I will go in and sort it out for future because, like I said, on my microphone, it's meant for streamers, so I can set it up through that software so that all the sounds will go through as one. And then like make it so it takes out all the noise.
Yeah, that's not a problem, mate. Whatever you've done is awesome because obviously I wasn't here to do it. So yeah.
Also, I didn't get the sound levels enough in terms of is it high enough volume, so it might be lower volume. So
I think I can do that in
that.
Premiere Pro and adjust voice level, adjust the,
I did
the
up
audio
the decibels, so I'm hoping it's okay.
Yeah.
But ultimately, in that amount of notice and like in terms of trying to get it all together,
yeah,
I can make it better for next time. So just tell me the things that's wrong and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's always
potentially next time
have a backup.
I'll have it ready. Yeah, next time I'll have it ready to record for an instance like what we had here, where we're on 2 different areas, 2 different sites, and I'll start recording if that's the case.
Yeah, I think I watched back the video that I did last time, and I think it worked. It worked all right. Like I was watching Con's stream, so I was flicking backwards and forwards there. So because I moved over to your side, so I had your side this time, and then I was watching Con's Discord. So which was exactly the same as like last time where I was watching yours.
Can you pull in 2 video streams, like my one and your one, and then mute my one so that your one's the overwriting sound? Can you do that?
Yeah. I can. You can basically in Premiere Pro, if you like chop a section, right, and then you right click on it and you do unlink, and then it separates the audio and the video, And then,
okay, yeah,
and then I can delete either the audio. So that's normally what happens is, say for instance, that last time when we was fucking around I was doing the Discord and stuff and trying to set it all up, rather than seeing me piss around with Discord and seeing everyone's names in the channel and all the channels and everything else, I unlinked it, had the audio running in the background, and chopped out the video, and then I normally just put in a picture of the starting like Fantasy Grounds logo, our brand of all our faces.
No, I thought you could do it. That's what I was saying.
So yeah, I definitely can.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In future, what we could do is I could record just for the sake of the extra video quality, because like you said, it goes into 720 of its thingy.
Yes, I mean,
I can up
professionally
the quality as well.
Professionally,
I could have made it 2K.
That would be awesome to do that, but that would
I could make it 2K as well. I just set it at 1080 because I didn't know what to set it at.
No, 1080p is fine. That's because there's no point in setting it any higher than that, because it makes the file size bigger, and it's just a lot more.
Doesn't make it much bigger.
No. Oh, doesn't it? Okay.
It will go possibly from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
It is in size 2.28 gigabytes.
Oh, I've just done a dirty fart. Right, I'm gonna stop.